Okay, we could have been live.
Okay, now we're quote unquote live. All right. So been a while. We've been taking a little break. But we're going to get back to actually making content for the Harmist's channel. Wild concept, I know. It's weird to talk to chat when chat doesn't exist.
Hi chat, are we live?
Hi chat. Today I will be here with Polarisu and MLG Kaiser, or as you know them, the Duran sisters, Joker and Mole. And we'll be doing their solo session, air quotations.
Yeah.
We do solos together.
Yeah,
Exactly.
they solo enemies together. Completely fair.
I mean, if you want, I can push my sister off the cliff.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I'm not invited. I don't want it.
No. Of course I wouldn't do that. I'd push you into the pit until you could get him.
Okay, I want it.
Exactly. Yeah, see.
I love this.
Speaking of which,
him,
what do we want to do today, Dio?
Well, in order to talk about what we want to do today, I think that we should talk about what happened in the past. It's been a while, and I'd like to give a decent recap about everything that's been going on. So, you guys journeyed to the great land of Sargon, and deep within the jungles of Sargon, after some trials and tribulations, you guys found the ancient city of Shangri-La. It seemed to be a paradise. It had magic in the Arknights world. It was amazing. And you and your friends decided to go check it out and try to figure out exactly why magic was here. Very quickly things fell apart. You went to the small temple of the moon, you got drunk, you passed out. The monkey split off immediately and killed a man.
The banana.
Yeah, we with the banana. You haven't seen him since. You don't know where the monkey went. So one of your party members has just been gone the whole time. After making it out of a trial that was given to you by the Great Priestess, you now have access to talk to the Great Chief. The Nowhere Knight decided that she was going to talk to the Great Chief, Skorak, because she wanted to test him, and also because it would buy the rest of you time to do whatever you wanted to do. So she is using her pass that she had gained from the Great Chief in order to go, the Great Priestess, in order to talk to the Great Chief. So, you guys at the moment are just coming out of the scientist lab where you stole a crystal, and blew up his lab.
That was I almost said that was
Yeah, yeah.
competitor's fault.
I was about to say, don't put me into this. I didn't do
So
shit.
Strider, the last one of the party that we have not talked about yet, blew up the lab after you had blew up the lab, and then you stole the crystal, and no one knows about it.
Again, I didn't do shit.
So at the moment, what is going on is that you guys went to the Great Chief. She talked about gods and the importance to the realm. So the god of the sky, Estelle, and the god of the moon, who must not be named, the god of darkness, as it were. You guys were like, wow, that's crazy. You went through a test, you passed it. Well, Mole passed it by defeating the wolf and showing bravery. Joker did not pass it by giving it to Green and stealing the object. Same as Sicario, your fox, your sneaky fox that's been with you sometimes. Then you went up, and the current goal for you, at least, the reason you came here was to find the essence of the magic, because both of you are Durans who come from magical backgrounds, kind of, and we're curious about what kind of magic could be going on inside of this wonderful city of Shangri-La. And at the moment, though, Nowhere Knight went down to go fight the whatchamacallit, the Great Chief in a tournament in order to buy you time, in order to get you guys to do whatever you guys wanted to do inside of the city. You guys could join in the tournament in order to gain glory amongst the people, so that they will hopefully just allow you into the Great Temple where all of this is. However, as Nowhere Knight / Skorak had mentioned in the very last session, this is going to cause a lot of distraction because the tournament is going to be arising again. Assumingly, the giant lizard Boulder and other idiotic strongmen inside of the country are probably going to be joining this tournament, including a lot of the guards, and there's going to be a lot of hubbub about it. So, maybe, instead of joining the tournament, you guys could just walk into the Grand Temple of Estelle. Who knows? Maybe it's lightly guarded. Anyway,
that's what we were going to do.
Anyway, no matter what you do, you will probably be doing it alone because the whole entire party after the last session has split due to differences of opinions. The monkey never came back after stabbing a man and splitting off at the start of the campaign. Nowhere Knight has decided that she's going to go up and punch the king. Strider has gone back to his boss because he only cares about money, and his boss is with the scientist at the moment, leaving you guys in the middle of the city completely stranded and confused, with everyone else abandoning you pretty much, and with no real direction at the moment. And so now we enter back into character. So what exactly are you guys doing? I think specifically you were like at the stairs leading down because you were all the way up at the top left in the top right in the loft.
Yeah, we were with Nowhere Knight. Yeah, somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
What,
we split off from her.
Yeah, I'm gonna say because Nowhere Knight like is running directly towards the what should it call?
The Temple of Estelle is the top left one, right?
Yes, the temple is all the way up at the top.
The Temple of the Sky, I think.
Yes, the Temple of the Sky.
Where I see crossbows on the cliffs leading towards it. Like on the map, at least.
Those might be there. Those might not be there.
Fair enough. So, as Nowhere Knight is having her great walking away thing after we had this conversation at the last thing, like Mole is just gonna say like to herself, "This girl needs a fucking hug," and we can like she's just probably gonna stand there. She doesn't have a brain.
She has no brain. Okay.
Yeah, Joker's gonna be standing there. She can like pick up like a small pebble and like throw it in her direction. It doesn't go very far. like stupid energy. Because another one, damn night lady. And she's just like collecting a pile of pebbles, like literally like 1 foot away from her or something.
So, behind you, you hear soft footsteps, and a voice that's familiar that has not showed up in a little while. Do not worry, my friends. She is an odd one, but she means good. Even though she stormed off the way that she did, she's still helping you, no? As it is the voice of your Volpo friend, Sicario. The only other man who failed the trial.
Yeah. Joker's gonna narrow her eyes and just ask, where did you come from?
I was about to ask the same thing.
Well, it all started when I was born. The great skies above. And he smiles.
I think we can...
No, I don't need your whole... more recently.
He flashes you like a very mischievous smile. Wouldn't you like to know? My dear trickster.
That's why I asked.
I want to... Fam, you are stealing my jokes.
Well, I mean, look, we're in sync. Okay, we can just say we said it together.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, you see, as you guys went to the loft, I had no real business there after I dropped you off. So I was curious about other things inside the city. And you now notice that while you guys came from the loft, where he is walking from, he was walking up from the center of the city. I passed nowhere.
You're curious about the lower sections?
The lower sections, yes, of course. He smiles again. While you guys were busy doing whatever you were doing, he looks up behind you guys and he sees the smoke from the loft. And he gives like a very like his like winning smile like shakes a little bit like, what the fuck do these guys do? what the fuck? I left you guys there for maybe 20 minutes. I was busy checking the defenses of certain areas.
Why would you do that?
He folds his arm, and he loses the smile for a little bit, and looks at you guys seriously. Before I continue, I want to ask you guys a question. Why exactly did you two come here, city of Shangri-La? There are many reasons to come to paradise. What are yours?
As Joker sees him getting more serious, like, and after like how he acted, she's gonna like also put her arms together and like try to put on a serious face. And well, you see, we came to understand magic.
Magic itself, then, or after the secrets of Estelle.
I know it's gonna sound weird coming from me, but I don't actually plan on stealing it. I just want to know what it is. Curiosity killed
on the stealing part later.
Do you think that you can resist yourself and your urges if you get there? If we do find out the secret, and it is right before you, do you think that you can control yourself? If you steal the magic from this man, you'll be dooming thousands.
Look, I like taking things, but I don't like hurting people. I mean, most of the people I stole from back where we came from are like super duper nice and they're friendly and they would only chase us for that moment. And, you know, we only got into fights sometimes. But it was nice stealing.
Yeah, so so I don't know if I've ever given you a description before, but Sicario is in like very bright colors for a quote-unquote assassin. So he's in like a very bright colored assassin getup. He's in like
Naruto.
Kind of, yeah. So it's mainly like a white and very deep orange. But it is like an assassin getup. Like he has the hood over his head, over his foxy looking features. And in general, he always looks like a kind of like a schmarby asshole. Like a very he looks like the drug dealer in the alley. In a brightly colored assassin outfit. He probably is. And so he gains like he gets like a little bit of attention. Like people look at him in general when they're walking past. They're like, "What the fuck is that getup?" But and he always has like this air of like levity to him, right? Like this like comedic air to him. But when he's staring at you, when he's talking about possibly dooming thousands, he is very serious for the first time that you've ever seen him. As he's staring down at you with like this ridiculous getup, but his eyes are testing you.
Joker sees this and she like uncrosses her arms, she puts her hands up, she says, okay, I won't even think about it.
I'm thinking about it.
Do not lie to me. I know that you will think about it. I just ask that you resist at the end.
I mean, I will think about it. It's a phrase.
He gets back his smile. And what of you, young warrior? Sorry, not young, small warrior.
Thank you
you
for
tell
making
them.
that correction. I was, while you two were talking about stealing and not thinking about it, I have been thinking really hard about it, and it's like you guys are talking about the stealing. What if you can't even steal it? Like I'm dumb, but there is a reason why this city has magic and the places around it don't. Like, I don't think you can just steal it. That's not how this works.
Make a good point. Perhaps after all of this, there is a god down there. The great winged serpent, as they say. Perhaps we just have it chained up in the basement.
That would be quite funny.
There's no one happened. No way this is a entire winged god chained up in the basement. There isn't, is there?
I do not know. But and he narrows his eyes. He still has the smile, but he narrows his eyes at both of you, and he like leans down to you. Like he drops down to one knee to get onto your eye level, as he quiets his tone. I am keen on finding out myself. You see, my initial plan was for me and Nowhere Knight to frame you guys as I snuck in the back and found out exactly what was wrong with this. The magic is dying, and before it dies, I want to know what it is. As like you, I am curious about the nature of it. So what do you say that while Nowhere Knight is causing up a trouble with the commotion, the tournament, you sneak in the back?
Joker's gonna blink loudly twice, and turn to his sister. Did he just say he was gonna frame us?
I'm pretty sure. Yes, he did, and I'm pretty sure he's not talking about putting us on a wall or something.
You count prison as a wall? I mean, like, you could, like, I could see it, like a beautiful display case of all the people that are bad in society.
Just, I feel like he's trying to gaslight us.
I feel like you guys would make beautiful pictures.
I mean,
Hey,
even if you
It's
try
not the
to
time
frame
for
us,
compliments.
It's not the time for compliments. We're talking about how you said you were going to betray us.
I mean, there are many things I thought about doing and I didn't do them, so I didn't like punish Troy. So we can't punish him for thinking about gaslighting us. No, about framing us.
Well, he was honest about it. And if he does plan to frame us, we can just find really weird pictures of him and send, like, put them on the internet or something.
Blackmail, I like it. Then Mole is gonna cross her arms and she's gonna like have a really like a cheeky, smug facial expression, look at Sicario and be like, "We're gonna go along with you for now, and if you try to frame us or betray us again." And as she does those her sounds, she just like motions with her head towards the shaft of her great axe.
That is fair, my small sister.
Okay, he called me sister. I like him.
Look, I like your plan and all about sneaking in through the back and you've checked out the defenses, but wouldn't it be easier to just, actually let Nowhere become like the ruler and then like just ask her permission to go look?
He gets like a kind of pained expression on his face.
Like that is a no?
Nowhere is a person of honor. Nowhere was a knight. Oh. If she does become the ruler, if she does, then I doubt that she would allow us inside the temple. She knows that I am a bastard. She knows that you like to steal. She might let you in. He looks down at Mole.
Thought she hated me.
pass the test. The priestess test of kinship. You possess, out of all of us, powers of a leader. It's the mental.
And Joker's gonna pat Mole on the back. Hey, look at you, leader.
However, that would mean that me, your older sister, she like looks over, like questioningly over at Joker.
Joker just stares back at him.
Yeah. I was about to say, don't answer.
Don't answer. Yeah, shakes his head a little bit, like, oh no. That's you. We would never find out. I have been friends long enough with Nowhere to know that she would not jeopardize her whole entire city's power system on me finding. I am a little bit of a bastard.
I mean, fair enough, then let's just go the criminal route.
Whoa,
He's being really
whoa.
honest.
Criminalism. I don't know if I'd say criminal.
Yeah, we're just going back there to take a look. See, we're not gonna take anything. It's just, I mean,
So it's like-
case, we're trespassing.
So it's like a combination of sightseeing and hide and seek.
It is
Hide and seek seeing.
the only thing my father told me before he left to adventure in the world beyond. Vicario, my young lad, it is only criminal if you get caught. And he pulls over his white hood over his head and stands back up and begins to slowly walk away.
He sounded so cool.
Yeah, I
Honestly,
think you also need
I
to
don't
have-
see a reason.
No, I agree.
know-
I agree. We should go along, and after that, we're gonna make sure that he gets therapy or something.
Because he is a little bit of a weirdo. Not gonna lie. She's just like nodding her head.
So as you guys continue to follow him, he continues to speak as he's walking to some location. So I must ask you though, what exactly is your plan? What was your plan? I must know. Before this, what were you going to do?
We just wanted to kind of leave, get a fresh start. We heard most students just come out here and live interesting lives.
Interesting lives, you say. And he like nostalgically looks up like towards the sky. I had always wanted to be an adventurer. A man that journeyed the streets of the world like my father before me. However, it did not turn out that.
I mean, if anything, the stuff that you are doing right now can be described as pretty adventurous.
My father was a great warrior. He knew how to use a scimitar better than any other warrior I'd ever seen. He was courageous and brave, while still being a little bit of a... However, I did not inherit those genes. I am more handsome than him, though. And he like turns back around, like he gets like a little bit down, and then he picks himself back up.
Aw. Look at you being all handsome.
I thought about saying something like after he said, I did not inherit that stuff, I wanted to say, must be because of your mother or something. Because you had bad genes. I'm going to refrain from doing that. The first thing that came to my mind.
Because of your mother.
And he like so he gets depressed, picks himself back up, and then he starts leaning back down again. Truthfully, the only things that I've ever done in my life are petty crime and entertainment. I've got to take after Hector, my master, as I had said before. He brings joy to the people by playing the fool. Laughter is the best medicine that you can provide when you are not a doctor. But I've never really accomplished any. No.
I mean, Sicario, if that means anything to you, our parents also see us as failures.
He like pauses for a moment, like he doesn't know. He's just like, it's like, how do I take that? I have to tread carefully here. That is comforting.
I mean, if you are a failure, just find other failures and you can fail together.
You can fail together. Jesus, what a beautiful message.
We can all fail together, and that little rainbow comes up.
Mole, by the way, wasn't being sassy or something. She just genuinely wanted to, like, comfort him, I guess.
Tell me then, fellow failures, have you been on many adventures? Is your name spread far and wide throughout the lands? What is it like out there? You say things like internet. How has the world advanced since I have been gone? Come, tell me your adventures.
Oh my god, he doesn't know what the internet is.
He spent a long time.
Have you never seen a meme? Man.
Hey, meme.
Fuck off.
Oh my god. There's just so much things that Cardio has never seen a meme before in his life.
I mean, if anything, people out there don't like it when they share their things with you without being asked.
Okay. If there was internet Joker, would rickroll him right now?
Huge. The very first thing, there's an innocent, uncorrupted by the internet. I'm going to rickroll him.
Exactly.
Just fucking immediately, just like I'm going to rickroll him. This is his first introduction to the internet.
I mean, imagine that you would have to explain to a person from 20 years ago what a 21st century meme compilation is. Like, what's happening there? It doesn't make sense.
Oh my god!
It would not make sense.
We're gonna show him TikTok.
Oh no! He's pure. He is uncorrupted. Hey guys, it's your boy Sicario here with another devious lick.
Oh, I love that version of Sicario.
The fucking cursed version of Sicario.
Yeah, Joker's gonna think about that and just say, it's been interesting. It's kind of, there's a lot of stuff that's new to us too. We weren't out for that long. But everything is an adventure.
Everything is an adventure. And he so again, this time your words helped pick him back up as he softly smiles to himself. He's still looking down at the ground as if he's contemplating something, but he is like has a much softer expression. He's no longer depressed, as it were, down on himself. Maybe you were right. Maybe my whole life has been an adventure and I did not know. The prologue to the tales. Truthfully, the reason I want to know about the nature of magic is I want to save this. Long ago, when my father abandoned me, this land saved me. Even though I have never been truly welcome, it has helped me grow into the chiefess Shyamalan, its inhabitants. I love everyone here so much. And even though I have done nothing more than be a petty criminal, I want to help them. I want to know if maybe I can save this. Maybe I can be a hero like my...
If that's your grand dreams and why was framing us for a crime part of that plan to get there originally?
Pause. It's like, so I was framing us here. He like pauses and stops walking. If someone's walking directly behind him, they run into his leg. Well, you see, it wasn't you in particular. It was your whole entire group. Specifically, it was Bruno. I do not trust what Bruno is up to. I do believe that Bruno and Victoria in general, all that they want from this city, steal the magic, take from it. You guys seem like good enough people, which is why I am siding with you.
I mean, we have spent like weeks in the fucking jungle with Bruno and
Oh, your mic died. No, guys, come back to us. You were too young.
I'm sorry. Get back. Okay. Do I work now?
A little bit. You're just a little bit like staticky.
Oh, wait, can we guess what he was going to say? The word was shite.
It was shit.
Oh.
You know your sister so well.
Fuck, what was I gonna say? Right. Mo was just saying, like, I don't know, we spent like weeks in the jungle with him, and apart from putting this one girl into a maid outfit, he didn't really do anything bad, so don't see him as a bad person.
No, I do not see him as bad. I just see him as untrustworthy. From one thief to another, I know one when I see one.
To be fair, I honestly don't know what his agenda is. We kind of accidentally just joined their expedition party, mostly by mistake. She's gonna like lean in and whisper to Sicario, "We're not even qualified."
Not even qualified.
Getting the full payment, so...
Wait, there was a payment?
Hopefully.
Thought the payment was paradise.
Thought the payment was paradise. Oh, that's
that a Phil?
That's a good one.
Was that a Phil Collins reference?
I don't even know who Phil Collins
Probably
is.
not. Okay, fair enough.
The fuck is Phil Collins?
Great musician, shut up. Yeah, continue.
Sicario starts walking again. And he shifts his demeanor into like somewhat not a completely serious one, but like a, oh yeah, we should talk about this. So, in terms of testing the defenses, there are two different things that we could do. For one, there are many different entryways up to Temple of the Sky. The ones right here, these barricades. We could try to break in. Sneak in because they will be lightly guarded when the tournament starts because of nowhere night. We will probably face some sort of resistance. However, something has been bothering me. The information that your other small friend has given us, and the information that Seol had stepped up. I believe there is another entrance. I believe that somewhere in the mines probably leads underneath. It may be a long shot, but we may encounter a lot less fighting there. Where else would Seol be getting those crystals from?
You make a lot of sense, Magic Man. That was a reference. But how do we get underground? Where does the tunnels even start?
I did not live here for years for no reason, my friend. There are mines within the slums.
Oh, I thought you were digging the holes yourself.
Because I'm a Volpo. He like looks at a racist.
Sister, we can't be racist on our second day here.
I thought we were here for like a week already.
It actually feels like a week, but I think it's the second day or something. That was out of character. I don't even know. So the question is, head on or from down below?
From down below
I mean,
is a long shot, as I had said. Perhaps we find the mine, perhaps we don't. Perhaps we don't even find the entrances. I mean, we're walking through caverns, who knows? And then, in terms of head on, well, prepare for a fight. They do have massive ballista. he forgot. He's like, oh yeah. They have massive ballista on the walls.
oh yeah, the massive ballista might change it.
My weakness are things that would kill me. So maybe that's not the play. Okay, I guess lead us to the tunnels. If we encounter any weird people down there, Mold's got us. Don't worry about it. She's a pro at this.
Well, then,
I'm a pro at hitting people.
You may need to hit a person or two where we are going. Welcome, my friends, to the underground of Shangri-La, from those that are left behind from society. Welcome to the slum. And he begins to lead you off.
Isn't it kind of weird that he... No, go ahead.
So I kind of...
He said it. Mole wanted to say, isn't it kind of weird that he welcomed us to the slums before getting us to the slums? But she probably said it under her breath. It's okay.
I can't believe you'd be so mean to him. It was a preemptive welcome.
Yeah, I know. That's why I didn't say it.
And I'm
He wanted to make sure that you guys felt welcome in the slums.
Well, I can't steal anything yet. The slums.
Bro.
Oh, and I can give to the people here. I can be like Robin Hood.
You could, but you won't.
I do want to give an apple to a child, and then I want him to grow up and like one day when I'm in danger, he remembers me and he saves me and he says, I was dying that day, but you gave me that apple, and that gave me life, and you inspired me.
Yo, if that kid was dying, then the apple ain't gonna do shit.
Yes. Give me 2 apples, leave me alone.
Yeah, okay. I guess we follow him to the slums.
Hey,
Without
dying
any
kid on the
sarcastic remarks.
street. Here's a single apple. See you later. Hope you pay me back. Fucking dies within an hour. That kid's gonna find me when I'm 25. He's gonna say, "Oh, thank you. I owe you my life."
He's gonna be more like, I was laying on the bloody ground and you gave me a fucking apple, you dumb. Oh boy, okay. Anyway, welcome to the slums.
Yeah, anyway, welcome to the slums. Okay. So, you guys are welcome to the slums. It is a mountain, as it were, of boats, houses, small shops that are packed together. It reminds you a lot of the markets that you would walk through, but it's obviously a lot less well off. In general, even the slums of Shangri-La are more well off than some whole entire cities. Some cities that in the Arknights universe that we won't name, you know, they have horns and
Yeah.
but But it is obviously like you can tell like windows are broken. There's like whatchamacallit, like some of the houses have like some of the houses have cracks in them and stuff like that. A lot of them are packed together a lot more closely than they were in, let's say, like the markets, especially like the high up areas that you had gone to. Like the loft was beautiful because it was that mixture of modern day technology with the magic of Shangri-La. But this place ain't great. And in general, the worst of it is because of how hot it is just the smell. And you get there around evening.
I can relate to that. I'm fucking sweating like shit right now.
Yeah, it's like it's a particularly hot evening. The mosquitoes are out and about, and so they're really annoying and frustrating. No matter how much like you smack them away, they won't get away.
Well,
And
maybe to you nerds,
you have anti-mosquito
But-
magic.
No, man, it's just in winter.
yeah,
That's
you
all.
can use prestidigitation and thaumaturgy to make like puffs of wind and nice smells. So yeah, that sounds like a you people problem.
That sounds like
I
a
would like to-
non-magic people problem.
Yeah, it's gonna
bro,
smell like.
yeah.
I was gonna say it's just gonna be like wind to like puffs of wind to keep the face cool and like a lovely smell of like I don't know eucalyptus or myrtle flower.
Meanwhile, Mole is just using the mosquitoes as like punching bags. She's like right jab, left jab, right hook, just like punching them.
You're punching the fucking.
I would like a universe where he punches and it's just like it hits a mosquito in the face and you just fucking die.
A lot of people.
How was it? Oh, I was about to say, yeah.
No, continue. I'll answer your question.
Basically, like, what are the people like? Do they seem like very angry poor people? How do they look at us? Like,
Very angry poor people. I'd say they're very jovial poor people. So as you look around, even as the evening is beginning and the night is beginning, the people are very rambunctious. You can tell like there are people walking around and drinking from larger bottles than they should be, or larger what are they called, flasks than they should be. There are a couple of people like stumbling around. Like one stumbles into Sicario. Oh, sorry there, friend. I mean, father. And he like walks away. Sicario just like eyes him like, what the fuck? And he continues walking on. There are like a couple of brawls here and there, as you could tell. Like people are starting to argue over something. Like you see like two men arguing over whether thick tails or thin tails are better. And they argue for a little bit. Then one guy just strikes the other guy across the face, and they just start tumbling on the ground. And they roll right in front of you. As they continue to fight each other, they roll away.
Mole says to herself, "Damn, I wish that was me."
Damn, I wish that was me. From one of the alleyways, you can't exactly make out who it is. It's like a completely hooded figure, who hisses at you.
Do you wish that was you? It can be true for only $10.99.
Bitch, if I want to fight somebody, I'm not gonna pay for it. I can start fights for free.
Are you sure I could give you power beyond your wildest dreams?
Oh no, why did you say it like that?
Continue.
Joker stops and turns around. What kind of power are we talking about?
Power that even the gods could not control. The power of the
No ID. You mean nighttime? That happens automatically.
The power of the moon.
All right, we're not buying drugs today, children. And Sicario he just grabs both of you by the shoulder to drag you off.
That was just Gru from Indespicable Me. I'm gonna steal the moon.
Wait, but he was talking about the moon.
Do you really think some random drug dealer on the side of the alleyway is going to know about the banished god of the moon?
I mean, depending
Maybe-
on his stuff, he might make us see him.
Or the banished god of the moon was banished. He was banished. That's why he's here. Maybe the god of the moon is also just chilling here. You don't know.
Unknown to that random drunkard, I am not your father. If you want to talk to the random drug dealer because you think he has wise wisdom, then you can. I will buy an apple. Looks out at you like, I'll buy some food. I'll buy glissies for me and Mole.
Fuck a glissies. I'm gonna sniff some coke with the guy in the alley, bro. I'm also gonna check him out.
So the both of you leave Sakar to go buy a glizzy as you guys check out the drug dealer.
No. In fact, when Sicario says he wants to get an apple, Joker's gonna take one out of her coat and say, "How much did these go for?"
You are going to try to sell the apples on the marketplace in the slums, but no one has money.
No, I'm talking about you. You said you were hungry.
Oh, you want to charge me?
Yes. That's called the I was gonna frame you fee.
Based comeback.
He reaches into like his overcoat and pulls out like a small little sack of something. He tosses it to you, and then as you're distracted, he goes to swipe the apple from your hand.
This bitch.
Do you try to pull your hand away?
Yeah.
Do you want me to roll sleight of hand?
No. She's just gonna like be distracted by the new thing that came into her hands. Just open that.
It's a little pouch filled with a tiny amount of salt. There you go. And he takes a bite of the apple.
That's drugs.
It is salt. You forget, my friend. Your money and your LMD? We do not really have that here. The fucking rat in the marketplace was trying to spread them throughout the city, but we are a bargaining system. Salt is very, very fine resource.
Well, I was gonna give it to you for free, but since you gave me the salt for free.
Do not worry. Do not spend it all in one place. And he smiles down at you after giving you like a small pouch of salt and continues to eat your apple.
Joke's on him, I stole that apple, he doesn't know.
Tro. Congratulations. You have made salt from nothing. You have stolen the apple, then you have traded the apple for salt.
Exactly. Alchemy's a lie. Don't listen to those people. Fucking Ed.
All
So,
right.
the drug dealer?
Yeah, so wait, Mole, did you actually go over to the drug dealer? Joker is staying.
I'm not gonna go into the alley, but I'm gonna go to the place where we last saw him and talk to him.
I say.
I'm gonna stand where other people can see me.
So as you whatchamacallit, as you as you walked away a little bit as Sicario dragged you off, he moved back into the shadows a little bit, but then he sees that you approach again. And from underneath the hood he has this massive robe on over his whole entire body. But from the hood, you can tell that there were like little whiskers that are peeking out.
You are back, my friend.
I'm not back, I'm Mole. And I wanted to know... So what exactly were you offering before?
I am offering you your wildest dream.
I've had a couple of really wild dreams in the past, and I don't want to go back to them. Too many bananas.
You do not seem like native of this land. You are one of those adventurers that they speak of. No.
I guess so. Yeah, no. As you said, no is also one of us.
You must certainly come here for a reason. Ah, I know the reason. Come here. Secrets of Arknights. Magic of Estelle. Oh.
I mean, I'm not opposed to it.
Trying to get there from the physical realm makes no sense, my friend. Think about it. Use your head. How can you get to the realm of the gods by walking? Or traveling on the wrong feet?
And he reaches into his long overcoat and pulls out like a small, tiny vial of a deep purple liquid.
Take this. You must get to the land of the gods through your dream.
So he is holding it in front of me, right?
He's reaching out to you a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, Mole will take it.
And he like pulls his hand back.
Every offer comes at a price. I smell something important.
That's really creepy.
Metal, an amulet. Give that to me.
You know, the amulet was the thing that was given
Yeah,
to you.
yeah.
The thing that allows you to see the Great Chief.
Sir, you're making me kind of uncomfortable. I'm gonna leave now.
Oh, no. Perhaps you think I asked for a steep price. It's true. But I would not ask for such a steep price if it were not for the absolute validity of here.
Yo, don't get me.
He reaches in again and pulls out another vial.
For your brethren.
Nods over towards Joker, who is assumingly looking up and looking into like the salt pouch. Like, what the fuck?
No, she's counting the grains.
Counting the grains of salt. She better not have ripped me off.
For the price of
I
what?
guess thanks, but like you said, you smelled metal on me. That's I'm gonna leave when she turns around and leaves.
I smelled the magic.
So Mole was actually kind of creeped out by that guy, so she actually just returns to
No,
her sister and the.
come back.
As you like walk off, he doesn't. He it looks like he tries to leave the alleyway. But when he does, he like trips over and falls, and then like hisses at the ground, like the sky, and then quickly on all fours crawls back into the alleyway.
Fucking hell! I made the right call.
In general, one of the lead reasons for being distrodden down here, inability to control your magic. There are lots of weird powers and weird folks down here. I would suggest you do not talk to them. Never know what their magic is doing to their minds.
You know what? Because you're helping us and you're giving us such great advice, I'm gonna forget the fact that you gave me less grains of salt than there are grains of apple in your apple. Okay.
Did you count the grains of apple?
Well, I mean, I can assume by the size.
I did not think so. And he takes another bite.
Anyway, this is our last chance, by the way.
And he points upwards as you guys are in the slums and you're passing up because the Temple of Estelle is actually, ironically, right above the slums. And you can tell there's a decently heavily guarded a guard outpost that has stairs that lead directly up towards where the Temple of Estelle is. And on the side of the guard outpost, you can see ballistas. They're not pointed down directly at you, but are pointed down like in general towards your area. And at the moment, the tournament hasn't started or anything, so it seems to be rather heavily guarded.
If we wait until around tomorrow, I assume the tournament will start.
Are we sure those ballistas work?
No, they could just be for sure.
Just be a big brain, a small brain guy behind them without the unga bunga knowledge to use them. Okay, you'll get that when you find memes, Sicario. But I don't like the dangerous path. I mean, you of all people should know that I know that you know that I know that we like the more subtle side of things.
Enough then. I'm going to try to get into contact then with some old friends. And he like very obviously gets on an expression that he did don't. And he leads you walking around for a while. Before finally reaching into a small bar. And like as you get to this bar in the middle of the slums, it's called the Leaky Cauldron. And immediately, as you are standing in front of this awful, creaky, old-ass bar, someone is thrown out the window, and then immediately he falls onto the ground, rolls around, motherfucker, and then he stands back up and runs right back in through the window and dives in. You hear crashing inside. Ah, yes, of course, as usual.
Is he losing or winning?
You can't tell. He leaps right back into the window, and there's just a whole bunch of crashing noises.
Joker asked Sicario.
Judging by the distance he just leaped directly back into that window, I assume he's winning now.
The mole says, who cares who's winning? He is having fun.
Do you guys want to come in with me?
Absolutely.
It could end up in a bar fight, are you sure?
Absolutely.
Alright.
Please.
Whatever you say, whatever you do not mention or look into his left eye. He is very, very cautious about it, okay?
Okay. Do not look into his right eye.
Wrong eye, but I'm sure you will understand as soon as you see it. And Sicario moves forward, and begins and walks directly into this old ass fucking whatchamacallit, this old ass bar. As soon as he enters the bar, immediately you guys are surrounded by just a bar fight. Like from the side. So actually, Joker,
I'm gonna take the dodge action.
Okay. So then fine. Roll me reflex. Not reflex. What's it called? Shit, dex save. Fucking Pathfinder
Dex
pill.
save. Okay.
Fucking Pathfinder pill. Okay.
Meh.
So
Oh no.
you dodge it, Joker. But as soon as you guys enter, Bull, you are hit with a chair that comes flying from the right side of the building. Like you see, so some of the it's gonna hit Joker first. Joker ducks down, and the chair just smacks you directly in the top side of your head. It doesn't hurt. Doesn't deal that much damage. It does. Hold on here. You take one damage. You take one damage and it just fucking bops you on the top of the head and slides across the ground. And Sicario winces as he sees that. Yes, welcome to the slums. Welcome to the Leaky Cauldron. I am going to try not to be noticed. And he pulls down his hood even further and tries to just like shimmy his way through his way through the crowd.
Do I see who threw the chair?
Yes.
Is it?
Surprisingly, it's like a skinny guy. It's whatchamacallit. It's a skinny otter man. That is standing on a table and is now cursing in a language that you don't understand. As like a whole bunch of people around him fight. And you see him now. He's on the table as everyone around him is just like punching each other and fighting each other. And he's just picking up random objects and just throwing them at random people. As he's like, you motherfucker, blah, 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 and he's like cursing, he's like Shaw level, he's like Shaw speed rapping almost, and it's just a whole bunch of curse words over and over again. And he's just like throwing all like tables and forks and anything that he can get his hands on at everyone.
Okay, Maul is gonna be like, sister, can I join in for a couple of minutes?
Joker's gonna pat Mole on the back and say, "Go get him," and there you go. You have a bardic inspiration dice.
Oh hell yeah! Fuck yeah! Nice.
I forget what that is.
D8, right? D6.
It's one of those. I'll tell you in a second when I figure it out.
I'll tell you in a second when I figure it out.
Yeah, it's a D8.
So are you just going to dive directly into the fight?
No. Listen here. So the guy is standing on the table, right? So
Yes.
Maul is gonna walk up to him, grab him by the legs, spin him around, and throw him at somebody.
Okay, first of all, roll me another deck save, because I did say that there was fighting all around the table.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Alright, so you're walking, are you walking or did you just run?
Joke.
Okay, so you jog across the bar, and you see what, like, a decent amount of people, like, look over at you, like, what the fuck, why is that small child? And then you just run directly up to the table. A fist goes right past your face. Another guy pushes into you, and you, like, move a little bit, before you finally get to the otter, who doesn't even notice you, because he's just busy throwing everything that's on the table at everyone. Like,
yeah.
like, as you reach up, he grabs the plate and smashes it over the top of, like, a crocodile man's head, and the crocodile fucking falls down. Ugh. Throwing onto the ground. Roll me to hit.
To hit? With what? How do I do that?
Oh, you can't. Shit. Well, you could, but I don't think you have unarmed. Roll me a strength save then. So you grab a hold of this small little otter, and he's about the same size as you, by the way. He's not a big guy. You don't know if he's just a kid or if he's just a midget. But you grab a hold of him as he's standing on, and he looks down at you, and there's a moment where, like, because he's just like looking at everyone else and spitting curses very fast, and then he stops when you grab a hold of him, and he jerks his head immediately over to you, and he goes, "Don't you fucking dare, laddie." you do it anyway?
Well, I'm gonna try up to come with something witty. She's just gonna smile and do it. Yes.
So yeah, your 13 is enough. As you pull forward, yanking him down, and he hits his head on the table, and then you spin around and you fucking toss him at some dude. But so 13 wasn't extremely high. You don't have a lot of control. You are able to spin him around, but you let his feet slip a little bit too early, and he goes flying across to the side of the bar that wasn't in the fight, and he goes crashing onto some other random innocent person's table.
Oh no! For fuck's sake!
Both of them, they look at each other, like both of this couple who was just having a nice dinner, they look at each other, and then the dude stands up and starts walking towards you, and you hear from the little otter guy, "You just made a blood enemy for life, bitch." As he starts taking the couple's food and then just starts throwing it across the room.
How are they having a nice dinner in that fucking scenery? Jesus.
They're used to it. They live in the slums. It's okay. Okay, well, I'll come back to that in a second.
Yes, of course.
This is going on. Joker, so other than just giving the one bardic inspiration die, as you see your sister swing the otter all the way across the room, do you go back and help her at all, or do you continue moving across the room with Zakaria? Zakaria's headed into like a back room.
Oh, into a back room.
Yeah.
You can just continue, like most
Yeah,
people.
she's gonna walk and then like just look back and see that things are being okay, and she's gonna go on with Zakaria.
Okay. As you guys are about to enter a back room, some guy walks out of the back room. So like, there's not a door in between the back room and the front room. There's just a curtain. And so a guy bumps into Sicario. No, so Sicario, I thought you got the message that you were banned here for life. Oh, come on, my friend. It was a joke. He did not actually mean to ban me here from life. No, he actually fucking meant it. You don't just get to steal all of that food. And you're banned from life. Get the fuck out of here. Come on, friend. I just want to talk to Scar. It is not that. Come on, please. I will be in and out. And there's like burly crocodile. This Aracosa grabs Sicario by the neck and lifts him up. That's not. And he like looks down at you, like with like the look of, "It is on to you now, friend."
Excuse me, sir. Can you please put him down?
Oh, are you with him? That means you're banned from life too. No, I do not know this child. Do you think I have a child?
Okay.
Please,
Joker's gonna.
Boris,
like,
come on.
Joker's-
I will go willingly. Boris, calm down. And apparently Boris puts him down. But he doesn't like put him down gently either. He fucking drops him. Oh. Always the grabber, never the talker. Fine. I wanted to give him a good deal, a good offer, but is what it is then. I am leaving. I will go willingly. And Sicario, like, he puts up his hands and he walks away. Boris nods, and like as soon as Boris stops looking for a moment, Sicario makes a run for it. like he makes a run for it, tries to go past, and the guy grabs him again by the shoulder. It was a joke. I was joking. Sicario finally he takes the hand off and actually starts to leave. As he starts to leave, he's hitting a plate. He's hit in the head by a plate from the otter. God damn it! And as he's leaving, and Boris like pushes him a little bit, he looks back to you with like this desperate look of like, "I believe in you."
Hello, Mr. Boris.
Mm.
Is that a family name or?
No, I don't have a family.
Oh.
I gave myself the name
Only-
Boris. It's the best name. Boris gives strength, power. You know, Boris. Yeah.
I do like that. I do like that name. It is very, very strong.
The longer your name is, the weaker you are. Sicario. By the time you're done saying that name, I'm gonna punch you in the face. Fucking idiots.
Why don't you just name yourself Bo? Shorter, stronger, right to the punch. And it's the last thing people will say when you punch them in the face.
I was named Bor. I added my wife's name, Is. I am Boris. We are one unit.
Aww.
We are both Boris.
So Bo is Boris.
Mr. Boris, I would like to talk to Mr. Scar.
Who are you?
An outsider with some very interesting things.
You're one of those weird terrorists, aren't you? A little young to be a terrorist, aren't you? Oh no, you guys
Yeah,
did some
too young
weird.
to see.
You guys did some weird shit at the Temple of the Moon.
No, that was some weird kid. You know, like, and I forgot what I forgot what he looks like. But she started describing Paris' character.
Oh, Strider, yeah.
Yeah, she started describing Strider. Yeah, no, that was some weird kid. Like I forget, like skinny guy,
Oh, so
very tiny.
he rolls insight on you, where he's like, "Oh, you guys, we don't have anything. Okay, you ready to see this insight roll?" Baba boy.
Okay.
He actually rolled so high. What the fuck is that? Anyway, so Boris, like, he narrows his eyes at you. Okay there, little.
Go talk to Scar. You're not banned yet. I have my eye on you.
And he pulls back the curtain.
Joker's gonna bow. Thank you. And she's gonna like tap her chest twice and give him a peace sign as she walks in. Like a bye. And the moment she walks through the curtain, before she even looks at anything, she's gonna sigh like of relief, like
as you get in, it is a very different mood to the rest of the outside. The outside was like a normal bar, but it was like very rambunctious and everything. The inside is very dimly lit, much more relaxing, and you don't know if it's due to some sort of magic or not. Like you feel like you pass through some sort of barrier when you pass through the curtain. But you can barely even hear like the sounds from the outside. Like it's very muffled.
oh, that's kind of sad. Joker was gonna try to keep an eye out on her sister, like if she yells anything.
Just roll counterspell on the barrier as well.
Sure.
The beyond that, the whatchamacallit. So the scene that you see when you pass the curtain is a decently long hallway. As I said, dimly lit by a few like torches and scones on the side of the wall. That give off a that they're very obviously not normal torches. They're very like dark purple flame. And there are a couple of doorways on either side. What do you do? Did you just start knocking on doors? Did you start entering doors? You've never been to this place. Sicario got fucked, so now you're just alone here in the back rooms. The leaky cauldron.
Doors on either side at the back of a place called the Leaky Cauldron. I swear they are
There are 3 doors on either side of the hallway. So 3 doors on the right, 3 doors on the left, and then a big door all the way at the back.
And none of the torches near any of the doors are lit differently by chance, right?
No, they're all just like that deep purple flame.
Okay,
If you look closely, there are like nameplates on the doors.
I'm just gonna look at all the doors and just start thinking, Scar seemed like an important guy, so he'd have the biggest door. And she's gonna walk up to the biggest door, and she's gonna see the nameplate. And what does it say?
Scar.
Ah, fantastic! I was gonna walk into the godless. She's gonna knock on the door.
So you knock as you knock on the door was very slightly ajar. So as you knock, the door slowly creaks open.
Hello, Mr. Scar.
Come in.
Is it also like very dimly lit in there?
Yeah, it's very dimly lit.
Okay, she's gonna walk in slowly and like say, you can use lights, right?
Why do I need lights?
And as you walk in, you notice what you assume is just another normal Arakosa, but he's much skinnier than most of the other Arakosa that you've seen. He's based on not specifically a crocodile, but a Komodo dragon. His tongue flicks out rather snake-like as he looks at you enter as he looks at you entering the room. And over his left eye is a massive scar that goes all the way down from the top of his jaw all the way up to like his head. Like something gashed into that eye really badly.
Okay, Joker's gonna think for a second and just say to herself, okay, don't look at the left eye. Don't look at the left eye. His left or my left? What did Sicario say? His left my left.
Do you look at his right eye as well? So if you look over at his right eye, his right eye is all cataract over, like it's completely white. So you don't know which eye he's.
He said you would know. He said you would know. Joker's just gonna like
Yeah, so he has a completely blind Komodo dragon man whose left eye has a massive scar over it, and whose right eye is completely cataract, so they can't see. So all right, now is the time where you get to choose. Which eye?
Joker's gonna look down at the floor. Mr. Scar, was it?
Yes.
I've come to make a trade of sorts.
I suppose you've come here for information. What kind of information do you want from me?
I'm just gonna think again. What is the cardio one? What is the cardio one?
I wanted to know about the
mine
mines.
part.
Yeah, I wanted to know about the mines.
Yeah.
However, I mean, you can ask him whatever you want, you know? No one's here to stop you.
I do want to know they are mines and they lead underneath the temple.
What's on to
And
that?
I got it from I heard it from some weird guy on the street talking about it to some of his companions.
You
Some cardio guy.
actually believed it?
Well, I mean, that's why I was brought here. I was told you could tell me if it's true.
He like exhales like very, very deeply. Mario was talking about then.
Yes.
You see he flicks out his tongue again into the it's a very dark room, by the way. It has like very, very dim torches that look like they need to be relit. So you could barely see in here if you don't have dark vision.
I have dark vision, I'm fine.
Okay, you're fine. So you see him flick out his tongue into the air as if like trying to taste something. Stuttered there. Anyway, oh man. This information, buried down, entrance to the temple, die, practically guarded. So tell me, why should I tell you? Even if it is.
Well, I have many things to trade if you're interested.
Such as?
Heard you guys don't have memes. I got some.
Jesus.
Meme?
Okay, that's not gonna work here, is it? Joker's gonna think a bit about everything she has. Gonna banana, no. Tiny sack of salt, nah, that's not gonna work.
Could trade the crystal.
I know that's what it's going.
Yeah.
And
Oh, the salt from Sicario.
she reaches into her coat and she takes out the crystal leaf, not the actual crystal.
Oh, okay.
I have this.
You see a guy.
She's gonna when she takes that out, she's gonna look up as if to look into his eyes.
Yeah.
Because yeah, she's just trying to give it over to him.
So he flicks his tongue out before he. So you see he stands perfectly still as if he doesn't notice you pull it out to begin with. He flicks his tongue out and then he reaches down and perfectly picks it out of your hand. Beautiful.
Don't exactly know where you sold us.
What you're saying is you do it for the real thing.
You're not gonna get your hands.
I mean, why would it be so hard to get? They're just some crystals, aren't they?
He stares down at you.
What stairs? Strong word.
Yeah.
She like apologizes. No. I just mean I don't understand exactly how they work or what makes them so valuable.
No one knows how, but they are the thing that gives magic.
She's gonna think and say, well, you probably already understand that I'm some type of, and she like quote unquote shaman, because it seems you are able to feel your surroundings, and you're probably noticing a third hand of mine. I don't have a third arm, that's just magic. So if I have them, it's possible to have magic without the stones, right?
But the stones that you're possessing.
Look, honestly, you don't seem like that bad of a guy, and I don't really know what this does, but if you tell us about the mines and everything we need to know, then I can give you the real thing.
I should trust that you, that I've never met before, who comes in here speaking of things that he should not, going to have the real thing. Payment in the leaky cauldron. We differ.
Look, if I go and I get it, you're not gonna like take it and then not tell me anything, right? You're gonna give me fair trade.
If nothing else, I am a man of my word. Have to be in order to keep up business.
That is true. You wouldn't have a business if you just lied your way through everything. Is there a table?
Yeah, he's sitting behind like an office desk.
Is there a seat there across from him?
Yeah.
Joker's gonna walk over to it, sit down, and then take out the crystal and put it on the table. My baby.
My baby. Like, the Scar very obviously is surprised by this. Like his eyebrows raise as he looks at this, like, fucking what? Looks is a strong word, but you know what I mean.
This will be painful. However, you must understand the answer.
Honestly,
one question. Only.
Yes.
You say you heard speaking to. But how did you know his name? Are you really his companion?
Joker is gonna say, well, I heard him say his name because he said it to his companions, and I was his companions.
He like sighs pretty heavily. And you notice the from his mouth, like some sort of like saliva drips out onto like the table, and you see the table starts to get burned through by the saliva, as if his saliva is acidic.
Sir, you're burning your table.
Oh, damn it. He like reaches into one of his drawers from his office desk and wipes off his face.
And
Happens.
Joker's gonna reach over to the part that like started burning and just fix it with mending. Just like try to reach.
Look
over
at
on the
that!
other
Look
side
at
of
that!
the
You're
table.
starting to you're trying to butter him
Oh.
up. I like it.
Don't worry, it's all okay. Happens to the best of us. And she wants to drill on his table, but then she realizes that may be a bad idea.
Fine. There are many mines in the slums. Smart idea to come to me. Would have never found it. He reaches down and pulls out a map and then slides it over towards you. Here. He points to one mine in particular, and I'll point it out to you on the map the whole time.
Okay, I see it.
This mine in particular, Mine Trina. If you go back far enough, through many winding tunnels, may or may not find yourself under the Temple of Estelle. However, it is not an easy journey. The path is winding. Lost a lot of miners there, and so it's been closed. I don't know why you came here, but I do know that if that rat Sicario finally decided to do something in life that's productive, can't be good. And he like sighs as he reaches down into his another like office drawer, and pulls out like a wrap, like something that's wrapped up, and places it in front of you on top of the map.
What is this?
My final parting gift to that dumbass. You all are probably gonna die down there anyway, so drugs.
Joker's gonna stand up. Thank you.
Don't thank me. I may have just walked you directly.
It's okay. Wouldn't be an adventure without the threat of death, right?
The old monitor lizard smiles as he gives like a toothy grin as his the creases of his mouth curl up. Yes. The ever-present threat of death. Can't even escape it in paradise. And he slowly goes to stand up. This man looms over you, like he's quite tall. Before he walks over and reaches out for a what looks like a big ass sword. And you don't know what he's going to do for a second. Before finally he just straps it over his shoulder. Now, if you don't mind, I have places to be.
You're gonna nod. Well, thank you again, and just one last question: is Sicario really that bad?
He pauses for a moment. Sicario is an orc. His father was a friend of. His father, he like pauses. Wasn't a great man. Got into some trouble and he needed to abandon his whole family. Couldn't stay in town.
Sicario grew up here in the streets, fending for his life. It's not easy for an orphan. He had to do his best. A very young. His morals are a little twisted, but he always looked up to his father as a hero. Even in paradise, there are trouble. There are still the poor and the rich. There are still the downtrodden and the hero. That never. No matter where you go, there will always be people like him with a grandeur. He's not a bad person. If anything, I'd say he's just disappointed. A little lost. He never
Seems he's more.
He never fit in with normal people. You could tell he was an outsider by looking.
Probably because of his bright clothing and his attitude, I guess.
He has an inferiority about that. The reason he wears bright clothing, because he knows that he stands out. There aren't many of his kind here, because he didn't come from it. Not many foxes in the jungle. Because of that, people tended to treat him differently. So one day he decided, people are going to treat him differently, then he might as well stand out by himself, making a choice that he, letting himself be defined by the thoughts of others. He's brave.
Damn, and yeah, I thought he was just sassy.
He's brave, if nothing else. Stupid, an idiot. I'll punch him in the face for stealing from me, but brave.
Speaking of stupid and brave, my sister's probably out in a fight over there outside, so I'm gonna head out to check on her. Thank you again.
Yeah.
And she's gonna pick up everything and like.
So you see, he stashes the crystal inside of his pocket, and then he follows you out because he said he had places to go. So outside, this fucking mess. So
yeah.
So this what appears to be rather skinny looking, like rather thin, skinny looking whatchamacallit, Pythia walks up to you.
You just ruined my wife's dinner. And for that, I'm going to beat the shit out of you.
All right, roll.
Molus.
Roll me
Can I say
initiative.
something real quick?
Sure.
So Mole just starts smiling and like with like a smug smile, she lifts her hands up. Listen, boy, I don't want to embarrass you in front of your gal. Feel free to just walk away. I'm here for the otter.
He looks back at his girl and looks back over to you.
You think you could embarrass me in front of my girl, huh?
And he narrows his eyes and looks back towards the back room.
Nah. I'm gonna embarrass you in front of your girl.
Having a gross misunderstanding of the
Yeah.
Yeah.
I fucking love him.
The Mole's like, what the fuck? By the way, I rolled an 11. I have to think where I have like advantage on initiative, right? And I rolled 11 and 6.
Nice.
This is so sad.
Give me one
There is
second.
nothing nice about this.
Oh no, it's long Sicario. Okay.
It's a fucking guy from what was the movie called? Zootopia or something?
Yeah. Alright, give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, here we go. Beautiful. Alright.
The top hat. By the way, Dio, in the bar fight, were people there using weapons of some sort at all, or was it like purely a brawl?
It was purely a brawl. Okay, so it's about like this.
Just pick up an axe that is shaped like a. Pick up a chair that's shaped like an axe. So you're proficient with it. I'm a genius, I know.
Oh.
You got 11, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. First fight of the campaign.
Nice.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Would have thought
The most unnecessary fight
of
of all time.
No. This is completely necessary. This is a very important fight. The future of the world will get staked on this fight. All right. You have no idea.
There's a war occurring.
There's a war occurring inside of this bar. There we go. Scottish on it. There we go. So the snake.
Just to be clear, are you recording this part or like
yes,
the
I
normal
am.
thing? Okay.
The snake walks 5 feet up. And then roll me insight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, is he scared?
No, he's not
Oh,
scared.
I'm sorry, I hit.
But, so it's 13, I said.
Yeah.
So, okay. So he goes to put up his fists, right? And like he's going to punch you. But it's very clearly a feint. Because he's not going to punch you at all. His arms look rather weak. As I said, he was like a rather skinny Pythia. And instead, as he's trying to like distract you by like making a whole bunch of like hand motions, he goes to slap you with his tail, but you manage to dodge it because you realized it was a feint.
Nice.
It is your turn.
Yeah.
The otter is currently picking up a plate.
Oh, what the fuck?
You think I don't know these parts? Huh, kid? I'm not afraid to punt at children.
Fucking hell.
Kick you
So-
out this fucking window. We're gonna make a joke of me in front of my girlfriend. Get him, honey.
All right, so that's it. So this guy is like pretty long, right? So
Yeah.
Mole is gonna run up, and she's just gonna give him an uppercut by like, you know, she probably just has to jump up, and she gives an uppercut from below.
Okay. Oh, you don't know how to. Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Hold on. Yeah,
if you
'cause
tell me how, then I can.
It would be without. Do you get any bonus?
I think you can just add unarmed strike, can't you?
Yeah, I can just add unarmed. Hold on, give me a second.
Yeah, you can just drag it. Oh, that's proficiency.
Here, I'll do it myself. We'll do it live. I don't know if this is entirely correct, but we'll do it live.
Oh, something opened on my sheet.
That's Dio. Dio opened on your sheet. Oh my.
There you go. We'll use this.
Okay. Perfect. we can work with that.
You uppercut the shit out of this snake, man. Ugh. Kid's got a fucking... Honey, I don't know about this. Kid's got a hand. I'm totally leaving you if you lose to a child. You see, like, there's like fear. There's like the fear of God is put into this snake as he realizes now that he might lose his girlfriend over losing to you in a fight. And then from behind, though, roll me a dex save.
Oh, bar fights are sick.
12.
You take another 1 damage. You bloody fucking bastard. You think I won't fucking beat your ass, huh? I'll fucking do it. You think what? Because I'm small? Because I'm as small as you think I won't fucking beat your ass, huh? I'll kill you. I'll fucking gnaw your legs off.
Who are you calling small, you little rat? I'm gonna turn you into a fucking carpet.
What the fuck did you say to me? He picks up a fork and throws it at you. Roll me a dex. He has 2 attacks.
Okay.
You pass that one. As the fork goes flying past you, and it stabs into the it stabs into Sicario's robes, who's still like he's walking by at this point, back towards the exit, and he gets like he doesn't get stabbed himself, but like his cape and his robes get stabbed by the fork. Are you fucking kidding me? What are you looking at? Huh? No, nothing. Jesus Christ. he walks out of the building with his hands up. My God. So the snake looks back at his girlfriend and then looks over at you rather desperately. Hey, buddy. So like, what if you pretended I beat you? You have no idea how much this would mean to me.
Listen here, King. All I'm gonna say is, if your girl is gonna leave you because of something like that, then she doesn't deserve you.
Well, I'm just trying to smash.
Fair enough. Slap me.
What the? So this is, I don't know if it's possible for him to fucking hit you. So he tries to weakly slap you.
Okay, so
That doesn't mean your AC does.
No, it doesn't. But Mole is, even if he doesn't even touch, he probably doesn't even touch me. Mole is gonna be like, ah, and she's just gonna jump back and like fall back like 2 meters comedically, pretending to be knocked out.
As he whatchamacallit, as he slaps you, for a moment, he's like, he looks down at his own hands like, did I do that? Holy shit. And then he does like a pose, and looks back towards the table. And as he looks back towards the table, what are you doing? You're on the ground right now. The otter is still a problem.
Yeah, the otter is gonna get his ass whooped, but like, how does the girlfriend react? Is it mission successful?
She raises her eyebrows a little bit. Like, oh, wow, okay.
So she's just like, while laying there and pretending to be dead or something, she's just gonna like tell the snake guy, dude, can you like leave with her now so I can take care of the otter? Would be kind of weird if I just got up now.
Oh, yeah. Hey, honey, can we leave now? Sure. Dude, you have no idea how much this means. Thank you. I will definitely repay this debt to you. Okay?
Fuck off.
So the otter, for one, goes to throw a plate. He slips a little bit and smashes it over the face of the snake. What? Why? And he actually, as the snake walks out with his girl, and then as whatchamacallit, he looks down at you as the 2 snakes leave, and you see his like little eyes, his little beady eyes staring down at you. Before he gets down off of the table and picks up a chair and goes to walk towards you with the chair. He's going to slam the chair onto you.
Okay, as he is walking up to me, I'm just gonna get up, run towards him, and fucking fly kick him.
Okay. Roll me a heart.
Yeah,
Ooh.
of course.
Oh, no.
It's because of the chair.
Okay, so
He just jumps to fly kick and just ends up sitting on the chair.
no.
As I run up,
So you So you run up to go fly kick him. And as you fly kick him, you slip on some food. Because the massive food fight that had happened that he had thrown before, and you go sliding right past him and hit your face against the table. Take another, specifically 1 damage. Yeah, you take another 1 damage, and your chin just fucking directly hits against this table. Like, oh Jesus, right in the chin. And as that happens, then the otter goes to smash the fucking chair directly onto you.
Yeah, I deserve that.
Motherfucker struck.
Wow. Wow.
It's the worst part I've ever seen. So you're gonna
people just talking shit about each other.
you're gonna jump kick him. You slide on a banana peel and hit your face against the fucking table. He goes to slam the chair onto you, and the chair gets caught and hits the table, bounces off of the table, and hits him in the face. The
Nice.
table has beaten both of you. You're on the ground and he's wobbling.
Oh my god, table arc confirmed.
The table, dude.
I'm thinking-
It's this campaign's door. It's table
Oh,
this time.
yes. But I'm just thinking, should I grab the door, the table, or the chair? So as the chair is assumingly now on the ground, Mole is gonna grab the chair, and as she is laying on the ground, she's just gonna swing up with the entire chair and just strike his head with it.
Right. Roll me out of him.
It's my favorite episode of WWE ever.
Okay, you fucking take this chair and smash it into this otter. The otter goes flying back across the room a little bit, and slides onto the ground. Before he finally stands back up. Alright, you little fucking bastard. I didn't want to do this to you, but you think I won't kill you. I know you think I won't fucking kill you. I'll gnaw out your fucking eyeballs and use them as a nice katashi. And then he pulls out something from a little bag that he has, and it appears to be like a small little bomb.
Ball?
Bomb.
A ball? Yes, buddy.
You pulled out a bomb in a bomb.
Yes, he did.
Okay. Talking is a free action.
Yes.
Mole is gonna shout loud. Everybody watch out, this guy has a bomb.
So,
Like as
Yeah,
loud
so-
as possible.
so Joker, this is the moment that you enter into the room.
Whoa.
So you're at like the top of the room. Sicario's not here. He already left. He already left the fucking building. You're at the top of the room, exiting with Scar, and all you hear is your sister scream, "Look out, everyone! He has a bomb!" As you see this small little otter in the middle of the room with what appears to be a bomb, like a small little orb. Looks very oddly like a bomb.
Okay. She sees the. Do I roll initiative? Do
Oh,
I
so,
just
no,
go?
it's your turn. Sorry. Yes, you just go.
She sees this otter. She hears the bomb thing. She sees her sister. And she is going to knock her staff on the ground and just like I think like most of the bar, I don't know how much a 30-foot cube is, but most of the bar with like these weird hypnotic patterns and just try to put this guy to sleep.
What does he have to roll for that? Sleepy time.
Wisdom saving throw DC 17. Good luck.
Wisdom. Okay.
That affects the entire bar. That means you also. I'm sorry.
So Mole also roll wisdom.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait,
if
all of
Sicario-
us?
If Sicario's still in here.
No, he left.
Okay.
What about the boss? The fucking
Oh, does he
Acid
also? Yeah.
spit guy.
Does the Scar also have
It's
to
a
roll?
30-foot cube.
Oh, it's a
Anyone-
cube around. Okay, so Scar does also have to roll. Oh my
the entire
fucking god!
everybody falls asleep.
Okay.
I could use a bardic inspiration on that.
Oh god. Okay.
I mean, you could, but like, I can also just wake you up. It's not a problem.
True.
Yeah. So you fight ends. You see everyone inside of the bar all goes to sleep. Like they slowly, one by one, they fucking start dropping off like flies. There's like one singular guy who's in the corner who never got into any of the fight, who's like looking around like,
It's another day in paradise. And he takes a drink of like his flask, and he just keeps. He's like, I don't fucking care.
Joker's gonna like run over to his sister, like ignoring like everybody else, and like shake her awake. Mole, are you okay?
I think so. Wait, did the bomb explode? Are we in heaven?
No, we're only in paradise.
Hey. Oh damn, time to leave, I guess.
Sorry, I heard about the bomb, and I just like, I thought, what if everyone could just stop for a second, and then now the entire place is asleep. Shh.
Oh, wow. Okay. You know what? That's actually a pretty good thing. Do you have a pen with you?
Only markers to draw on people's faces, but I don't have a proper pen otherwise.
No, that was exactly what I was looking for.
I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it
Yep.
to Mole.
A mole goes to the sleeping otter, and she gives him a face tattoo of her own face. Like she just draws her own face on his face.
Oh, did I give you the permanent one and not the other one? The oopsie.
He had it coming to him.
Look, they're gonna wake up any second now. Let's just
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, by the way, before I want to look at the bomb.
Oh, actually, yeah, was it a bomb? That's an interesting idea.
Why do you have it? Oh fuck, I forget. Give me a second. Pathfinder skills. Oh, sorry, 5e skills. Oh, there isn't a. What would it be to identify bomb? What is investigation? Investigation. Yeah, roll me investigation.
Fuck. Oh shit.
Okay, you got it. It was a smoke bomb.
Okay.
I'm gonna take that.
That's a decent idea. Yeah.
Yeah, and just like look around. Just walk away. It only lasts a minute, so they should be up again.
Okay. The after you guys leave, Mole.
Yeah.
You guys leave to what is now the night streets of the whatchamacallit, of the slums. Sicario is out there, like he's getting more food. He's getting hot dogs for everyone. And as this is happening, you feel someone knock on your shoulder, like tap on your shoulder. Hey,
I turn around.
it's the snake. Thank you so much. We're going back to my play. Yeah, you have no idea, kid. All right, here. He hands you something very quickly before he runs off into the night.
I'm gonna check what it is. Like what he gave me.
So it's a small little chest, like a tiny little portable chest, with a key.
Uh-huh.
Like the key is already inside of it. Do you open it?
Yes.
Joker, you can feel magic coming from that chest.
I sparkle.
I can imagine like Mo goes to open the chest disappears. Sister, I fought for this.
Nah, she won't steal it. Not from the sister.
So as you open it, it appears to be a small little music box. And as the music plays, both of you feel very, very calm. Like a wave of calm washes over. And in general, there are still a lot of people, even though it's beginning to turn to night, there are still a lot of people on in the streets in the slum. There are like people walking, talking, doing stuff like that. You hear like a lot of merriment and revelry. People probably drinking at bars. And everyone around you in general
Even like there's like a drunkard who's like leaning up against one of the walls. They'll like close their eyes and smile. Like everyone feels like happy. As Sicario walks up to you. That tone, that melody. Heard it before. Nice. And he passes both of you a hot dog.
Yeah, Mole is gonna lose interest in the magical thing, put it in her pocket, and just eats a hot dog.
You have peace in a tiny little box. It's like a tiny box of world peace.
Pretty cool, yeah. The chili dogs are cool as well.
So, did you get the information? Looks over at Joker.
Joker with a mouthful of hot dog is going to say, fucking idiot. You didn't have which eye, you fucking idiot.
So, Sicario just looks down, understood almost none of that other than the last part, pats you on the head. I know you would, my little protege. So tell me which way. Without just full confidence, just like, yeah, you did. Anyway, point me in the direction. Not
He
mentioning
said something about mine Trina?
Trina, that one's been closed down for years.
Yes, but he also gave me this map. She hands it over to Sicario.
Oh, he's just gonna run off with it.
But he also gave me this for you. Whatever, she hands over the package. Didn't open it, if anything.
He looks at the map. He doesn't seem to be that interested in the package at first. Before finally, he unwraps the package, and it's just wrapped in like a cloth. And it is a rather old. It has like a lot of nicks on it and everything. Dagger. And Sicario looks at it, very nostalgically.
Didn't know he still had it. My father's blade.
Old bastard.
Kept it from me for all these years. Must have held a grudge from the time I stole all of that from him. Mine Trina, you said. But you get to it before anyone else does. We want to go under the cover of night, or should we wait for Nowhere to go into Nowhere's plan to go into action?
I mean, honestly, it's been kind of fun, yeah. I feel like rushing to the end would just take all of this away.
Yeah, let's enjoy the nightlife in the slums.
Then come. This will be your one night in true paradise. I will show you around my side of town. The side of town that you will not get if you were just a tourist. Those lofty ideals and those markets, the pits. No. No one knows at the party like Sicario. I will show you what it is truly like here in Shingo. What the people experience.
Yeah, no more sleeping on public benches.
Well...
Yeah, less sleeping on public benches.
And for the rest of the night, you and Sicario just assumingly party through the night as he shows you around town. Probably get into trouble. Mole probably has another fight. The Otter probably wakes up and fucking chases you down. It's like you're walking through, and from one of the alleyways, he just comes out and drop kicks Mole. You thought I wouldn't fucking kill you, you bastard. It's like,
Yeah, Mo's gonna be like, come here, I'm gonna give you another face tattoo, bitch.
Yeah. You guys start fighting. I don't know how that one is. Assumingly, eventually, you guys tire each other out.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. He crawls away.
I would honestly love that if we're like in the final boss fight and this Otter just comes in and kicks Mole in the face.
He at the very end, the Otter, like, he does the eye thing where like he points towards his eyes, then points towards you.
You might have tied with me today, but I'll be back, you little fucker, alright? But not go where I can't catch you. Because I'll always catch you.
Yeah, don't worry, I'm just gonna go visit your mother. You're gonna find me there.
Not if I do first.
Wait. And with that, he walks off.
Oh, that's so sweet of him. He's gonna visit his mom.
Yeah.
Smiling down at you. He pats your head this time, Bull. I'm so proud of both of my proteges. Look at that, you made your first blood feud.
Yeah, your blood feuds are kind of fun. We should do that every day.
Kinda nice
There's something.
making new friends. We should dropkick another person.
Yeah, there's something wholesome about having a sworn enemy.
Yeah, so after that, assumingly, as the night really wears on,
Yeah.
Sakario probably like gets you into like a little bit of trouble. Nothing serious, like probably like dig dog ditch, where like you just like walk up to random people, knock on their door, then run away while laughing. Probably like harmless jokes like that. It's probably like Sakario does like some graffiti and stuff like that on some people's houses and stuff. Like very minor annoyances in general. You get chased around by the guards at one point. And you probably have a decently fun night. Joker probably steals some shit, while probably gets into a fight with a random stranger.
Nice.
Kick him, kick him, kick him.
And by the time that dawn breaks in Shangri-La, you guys have had a hell of a night. You probably passed out sometime at like 4 a.m. Way later than you probably should have gone to bed. And everyone is abuzz. Apparently, you can like very obviously tell, like people like very obviously talking. The tournament is starting again. After all of these years, no one's challenged Belzuma forever. They're all gonna fucking die. As everyone, everyone is very obviously talking about the tournament that is starting up. So apparently, apparently Nowhere Night, it was successful in starting the tournament back up for the Great Chief. Oh, that fucking killed me. Wish the sun would just not throw. Oh. Oh.
Do you want me to send the sun away? I can do that.
It's probably some sort of sacrilegious thing against the sky. I would not.
Be honest, I didn't know if I could actually do it.
I would not try.
You know, the sun is not the problem. Do you know what's really killing it? The fucking humidity. It's disgusting.
Bro. And it is another hot day in paradise.
But I gotta put on Phil Collins in the background.
Yes. I can't wait to get inside the mine, honestly. And other than being out here in the fucking sun. It's like Sakaria like stands up from the public bench and fucking walks into the shade. Oh.
Oh, you'd think in paradise there'd be more beds than benches.
Oh, there are. I'm just broke.
Well, couldn't you have like talked the lady up and had a nice night with her and given us the other room? That would be great, thanks. Next time.
I am not that smooth while I am intoxicated.
Kinda sad though.
What
Hearing
is?
everyone talk about the tournament.
You're left out. Do not worry. They might have the glory of combat in front of the stage, but we have a glory that is much more important. The glory of saving the city. While everyone else
combat
is...
under the mines.
True. When everyone else is playing, we shall be the ones to uncover the truth behind the magic. Think of it. Our names will go down in history.
I'm still
the
wondering
magic.
though, Sicario. Do you think that Nowhere Night has an actual chance against the Chief?
Absolutely not. Listen, I love Nowhere Night in a homey kind of way. She has helped me out in this land where everyone thinks that I am a foreigner and very weird and a criminal. But I am all three of those things. But, you know, he like shrugs. Because she was the same, except for the criminal part. She came from a strange land into this world, and we found friendship. However, and I mean this not as a knock against her, she stands no chance. The Great Chief is called the Great Chief for a reason. He beat the last tournament so bad that no one has challenged him in,
what, 50 years? It is not possible. And so, while the cats are away, the mice will play. And Sicario takes out the map, which has a giant hole in it now. We are so fine. And he starts walking down the street.
Why is there a hole in the map?
I do not remember.
Yes, Sicario, what did you do with the map last night?
I do not remember. I think I tried to use it as a shield.
That's better.
It would not have a hole in it if you did not drop kick that random fucking civilian.
You know what? I'm gonna be quiet.
Look, just having 2 mortal enemies just means more people that are watching your back for you.
They're watching your back, alright, as they're gonna try to stab it.
Yeah, they'll both like try to stab you in the back and they'll find each other and be like, who the fuck are you? No, I'm gonna kill him. No, I'm gonna kill him. And they start fighting and there's like cartoonish cloud of smoke and then like you just live on your life, and now that you have 2 mortal enemies, they're stopping each other from killing you, and that's protection. Genius.
Oh, alright. So you guys walked through the streets that you would tore through last night. Sicario has a hangover. Did either of you drink anything last night? I assume you didn't. Maybe you have bad memories from the Great Priestess.
Mole had like 4 Long Island iced teas.
That might be enough to get her small money to fucking hungover. So both Sicario
I'm
and
not gonna change it. I'm gonna be here. Yeah.
both Sicario and Mole might have a slight hangover. As Joker's walking around, carrying all the items that she stole from last night. All the random trinkets that she found on the ground.
I have a cup, a Rubik's Cube. I don't know where that came from.
I don't know which motherfucker had a Rubik's Cube in Shangri-La, but I have it.
I may have stolen it from myself.
So, you guys sneak past, well, not even, you don't have to sneak past yet. You're walking through the hot streets of Shangri-La. But a lot of people are talking about how big it is, that the tournament is a thing. You can tell, even from like, you look up and you pass one last time, the guard station, and you can tell that there are a lot less guards here because a lot of them have moved throughout the day and are walking down towards the south, towards the end. And in general, a lot of civilians are as well. Like, these streets are possibly less crowded than they were last night. Are less crowded than they were last night. Because even in the dead of night, there was still a lot of people, but a lot of people are going over towards the pits and are walking around towards the other areas, and are leaving the slums just to see what the fuck is going on. Because it's a big ass deal that the tournament is starting up after 50 years and not starting up. Yeah, so you walk by the guard post one last time, and you can see that at the base there are only 5 guards, where before there were like 15 or 10.
Trunk is gonna be sad. She's not gonna get to participate in the tournament. Not that she planned to win, but
Wanted to participate. All right. So, you guys eventually make your way over towards the mine entrance, and people are already there. As you make your way over towards the mine entrance, you see it in the distance. Mario pushes you guys like against one of the houses, and he himself leans against the house. Be quiet. Let's make us. As if you peer your head over, you can tell that there are a decent amount of people surrounding the mine. You did not see these groups before, but if Strider or George was here, they would recognize there are a decent amount of people that are dressed in like long overcoats with like fedoras and stuff like that, like very obviously foreigners.
who are talking to some people who are talking to some people who are dressed up in like religious robes that you saw in the other temple. One of the guys in the overcoat walks up and gives what appears to be a large amount of money, a large amount of not gold, but like LMD, a large amount of LMD, to one of the monks, and then a whole of like the large group of people dressed in the overcoats walk into the mine.
Sicario, they took our entrance.
Yes, I see. And as you say, they took our entrance. So,
Oh my god.
Oh,
what do you do? You're behind a little rock over here. They can't see you yet. A decent amount of this mafia, this guy, a decent amount of people looking like this walked into the mine up here. Just like wait. Maybe if you wait long enough, they'll just walk away. You know?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait and listen, I guess. See if they say anything.
Yeah. So one of the guys dressed in the trench coat walks over to the like this big warrior looking guy, who's dressed in like very obviously like a normal Arakosa warrior, but has the robes of the like religious robes. Listen, we're gonna be in there for a while, so your guys gotta watch this, all right? We're paying you good money, so yes, I understand, small man. We're very afraid that someone will intervene. You do not need to be afraid. No one is coming into this place while I am here. I am big, strong boy. Y'all say the same thing. Out of guns. As the mafia man sits down, he just like plops down onto the ground, right in front of the right in front of the entrance. The acolyte, this guy dressed in robes over here, walks out a little ways, and a guy that has a crossbow on his back, and 2 daggers, walks over to here and starts investigating one of the plants. The warrior does not move much. He just stands and is looking. He's looking this way, directly down. The assassin up here is looking up at this plant, and the acolyte is looking over to here. The mafia man is looking down. He's playing with his phone, so he's not looking up very much.
Okay, Joker's gonna whisper, Sicario, there's a lot more people here than there is even at the normal guard post.
I did not think that there would be people here, to be honest. But apparently, well, if you think about it, this means that I'm right. Why would there be so many people guarding an abandoned mine? I do not know who those foreigners are, but they must have made a deal with the temple. You think that they are taking the crystals? Is that why the magic is gone?
oh my god, says Mole. Everything makes sense.
So I was right.
The
Oh,
Christmas
now I feel
gift.
bad.
Don't feel bad, you didn't take it out of the city yet.
As a foreigner, this feels weird to say, but what is it with foreigners and always coming into our land, taking our shit? I knew, and this is the same reason that I was afraid of Bruno. If he found these mines before we did, I fear that he would take them back to his nation. He does not care for us. He cares only for the magic, for what he is paid to do.
And you can feel like in general, Sicario's like obviously like a little pissed off. Roll me perception. Not perception. What is it called? What's it fucking called? Is it perception?
Perception.
Is it okay? It's perception 5e. Okay, both of you roll me perception.
Shit. Yeah.
So both of you, for a brief moment,
I didn't roll yet.
Oh, I thought you did. I thought the 21 was yours. This is an investigation. My bad.
Oh, never mind.
Okay, so yeah, so both of you, for a brief moment, you see this plant right here. Can you see me picking it?
Yeah.
This plant
Yeah.
slowly moves upward.
Huh.
Oh,
Sicario, did you see that?
What? What are you talking about?
That bush moved, right? That bush moved, right?
Seems like you two have gotten into the drugs again. Well, so what is our plan to get in?
If you have your eyes on it, you see it forward again.
Okay, I swear to God, it's moving.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we should watch what the bush does next.
I do not have time to watch bushes. We need to get in there and stop those people.
The Bush administration.
They are taking our magic.
You can't even use magic.
No, but the people can.
Sicario, the 30 seconds that it takes to watch this bush, they're not gonna hurt the city.
Okay,
Let's
fine.
see what
I
the
will
bush
watch
does
your
next.
stupid bush. And he this time sees the bush move forward again.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Like even the guy was like, "What?"
Okay. Who else did you tell about this place?
What did I tell about this place? I told no one, I think. I mean, I was a little bit drunk, but I don't... He, like, pauses as he's trying to think. I seriously do not think that I told anyone.
Is there anybody in the city who can turn into bushes? Because then that's probably that person.
Yeah, so Sicario thinks for a moment. He thinks for a moment.
Well, bushes are illusion, man. So, a person that is good at illusions, a person that is good at fooling others.
Sicario's thinking.
Hector!
Uh,
Joker's gonna cover her mouth.
As you say that, whoops, wrong. There we go. As you say that, the bush moves forward once more, and this time the mafia guy notices it.
What?
And this bush just moved. And as he says that, a certain monkey that you know of, pops out from the bush, and pulls out a giant staff that pushes the that pushes the mafia man all the way over to here. Like the staff extends, and punches the guy straight in the chest, and he goes flying across the room. Not the room, flying across the ground. Hey, how the fuck you guys let this guy get through? Like all three of them look over at Hector. You guys can see, by the way, Hector appears to be decently wounded. As Hector smiles a mischievous smile.
Come now, don't blame them. You're facing me, the crescent moon of Shangri-La.
As he says that, Hector jumps directly into the camera.
Someone after him. God, what am I paying you guys for?
Do you guys do anything?
Well.
I have a question.
Joker's... Yeah,
Yeah, good. No, good.
No, I'll ask you a question because Joker's about to do something stupid.
Yeah, same here. So, if the warrior guy is... If the warrior guy is a big guy, the 4 square one is already looking into the direction of bush and entrance and stuff, can I just take my great axe and hit his knees from behind so that you will fall to the floor, you know? When you, like, push inwards the knees of somebody?
Yeah, sure. Try it. Run it up and you hit it up? Roll an initiative?
As Mole is saying that, Joker is going to like want to run after Hector. She's gonna jump up and she's gonna hold a staff and just like hit it against the ground while closing her eyes, and they just all 3 of them will just turn invisible.
Ooh.
And she's gonna start fucking legging its way past it to Hector.
So Sicario, like, as he's invisible, he whispers to you guys.
If we all just simply run in, we will have to fight inside the caverns, which is probably bad. I can cause a distraction and keep them busy while you guys sneak in. I will catch up, do not worry.
That's a cardio. I can't see you.
Who the fuck else do you think it is? Do you think your sister sounds like me? Unless, of course, Mole wants to stay with me and fight. Up to you guys.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go with Joker. If you're gonna run in, sister. Because ain't no way we're gonna go through without running into somebody. We need to fight down there as well.
Are you sure you can stay here? We can just sneak in.
They are going to run after Hector now. We could just sneak in. But do you want to deal with the big guy out here, or do you want to deal with him inside of a small cavern? You cannot run.
Fine, fine. We'll deal with him out here. And then we sneak in.
So can I try out the knee trick, or does
but
Sicario
you're
have something
invisible now,
special in
right?
mind?
But
No, you
I
can try that.
fucking
You can try the dish, yeah.
you're invisible. Break his knees invisibly.
Walk up slowly and down smash. Alright, so to set the stage for this combat, as soon as the mafia guy starts complaining and he's like, hey, someone go after him. You see the assassin turns invisible right in front of your eyes, and he assumingly runs over to go follow Hector. The acolyte is walking over slowly, like clearly the mage is walking over slowly, towards the entrance of the cave. When all of a sudden, Mo, when you throw this axe, or do you walk up?
No, I walk up and I will slam it against the back of his knees so that he falls like backwards.
Yeah, that definitely hits. Yeah. And so roll me a strength save.
Oh my god. His knee muscles are gonna grab your weapon out of.
Cool.
Second time.
So you slam your axe into the back of this man's leg, and he is clearly bleeding, very clearly not in a good place. But you do not. He's a mountain of a man comparatively. Like, he is large, like actually tall. Like, he's like 6'8", and you are tiny. And so you take your axe, you slam it into his leg, trying to knock him down, and he just looks over to you. What the fuck? And
Do you know what's funny, Dio?
Hmm.
I have two attacks per attack action.
All right. I believe in you.
It will work.
That one does not hit.
Fucking hell, okay, yeah, fair enough. But I have Bardic Inspiration, can I use it?
Yes, if you still have it, yeah.
What was it, D6, D8?
No,
D8, I think.
it was yesterday, you don't have it.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, then I just hit him.
Yeah, so...
I just aim for the rest of his body, whatever.
Whatchamacallit, as you do that, Sicario pulls out a couple of daggers and goes to throw them over at the mage. Oh, wow, both of them hit. Look at that. Look at hit. Look at
Nice.
that. He's doing it.
Yeah. Big up Sicario.
And both of the daggers like stab into the mage. Come now, your tricks will not work on me. I am the great Sicario. Oh, come on, that just hurt that was unnecessary. And the last of the surprise round, Joker, you still get your surprise round.
Is this warrior? Is he wearing armor?
No.
Is he naked?
It's not
What's he
entirely naked,
wielding?
though. He has a giant axe. He has a two-handed axe. And he is now towering over your young sister. Or older. We still remember, we don't know.
It's okay. You know what? Joker's gonna be see her sister going in, fighting, and she's gonna go to this bush, which assumingly doesn't have anyone in it.
Correct.
and she's going to cheer on her sister, tell her, I believe in you, give her bardic inspiration, and cast haste.
All right. Everyone roll initiative.
Yeah.
She's gonna stay in her bush.
It's 15 for me.
She's gonna borrow Hector's strats.
Oh, there's a fucking token side.
There's a what?
Oh my god, I need to. That's a
Forgot to
spell
click on my
slot.
token.
That's a bardic inspiration. Oh my god, you fucking going again? Are you aware of what haste does, by the way?
No. I know what it does in Pathfinder.
No, I'm talking to Kaiser.
No.
Oh, in that case, yeah, I know exactly what it does.
Sister, hello.
Yeah, no, I don't. Hello?
Okay, sorry, there you go. You have +2 bonus to AC, advantage on dexterity saving throws, and you have an additional action on each of your turns that can be used to attack once or dash, disengage. Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, add 2 to your AC and hit the extra time. You're welcome.
Fucking sick. Thank you. Is it one full attack action that it gives me, or just one action? Just one attack?
It says 1 weapon attack only.
Okay.
Yeah. I thought it would be a bit broken to just give haste to a fighter and just watch him go. Or to a monk.
Sicario moves faster than anyone else here, apparently. And he waves over towards the monk. No, I thought that I was the traitor amongst these people. I was raised to think that I was different from you, that I did not belong. But now I know I am more of a person of Shangri-La than you will ever be. You don't know exactly what you're talking about. You're trash. Oh, yes? And Sicario, you see, Joker, you don't know when he stole it from you during the night. Probably when you were asleep, pulls out the smoke bomb and throws it onto the ground.
A smoke bomb.
Yeah, you're like, wait, what smoke bomb? And Sicario slams the smoke bomb onto the ground and disappears. The Acolyte looks around a little bit as the smoke covers. Oh, how's the best way to do that? I'll deal with that in a second. Whatchamacallit? As Sicario walks over behind, vaguely behind this to get cover, and then throws out some daggers again. 3 this time. Man, Sicario, you suck. That was a big ass speech, and you fucked it. One of the daggers hits him in the leg. Your small little daggers won't hit me. I think 3 of them already did, idiot. Mole, it's your turn.
Mole is gonna do what Mole can do best.
Roll hit. 19 hits.
Okay.
Are you still trying to hit his legs?
No, at this point I'm just doing regular attacks, I think.
Okay.
And if he's still alive, then I'm of course gonna use the haste turn to do another attack.
That hits.
Nice. So it's 28 damage.
Are you aiming for a particular body part?
So you said he isn't wearing any armor and he's not completely naked. So is there anything that's especially like exposed?
His chest specifically. He's not wearing a shirt.
Oh.
He has like a small little like tunic like waist thing that goes down around where his groin is. But other than that, he has nothing protecting his legs except for his scales, and he has nothing protecting his whole entire upper body and torso except for his scales. He doesn't.
Okay, I'm gonna aim for his nipples.
Well, 2 of them slash it. So you slash each of them once, slashing nothing decently into them. Clearly drawing blood from him as he looks down at you. I do not know why you have chosen to fight me, young warrior, but it will be the last mistake you make.
Yeah, sorry. Nothing personal, Grandpa.
Yeah, they always talk big, but I'm the one that's gonna have to bail them out. you see the whatchamacallit, the guy with the gun in the back. He leans down and aims his rifle right at you, Maul. He does not fire yet though. But it feels like there's a gun pointed at him. A gun that you did not expect to see inside of this area. Hold him down there. You are not the boss of me. I will do combat as I wish. Hold him fucking down. You guys don't understand basic strategy? The warrior sizes you up a little bit before slowly drawing his axe and then slamming it down directly at you once.
Mm-hmm.
Does 19 hit?
Wow. Yes, it does.
Okay.
This bitch got plus 12.
He only has one attack, but yes, he does have plus 12. Oops, no, that's not it. You take 10 damage as his axe breaks past yours and breaks past your defenses, sliding into the side of your left shoulder, drawing blood from you.
Yeah.
Come then. Size does not matter. We will do glorious combat, young one. I said hold it down. It's your turn.
Okay. So Joker's there in a bush, looking at everything. I just need to. Can I obtain this bush? Can I move with it?
Can I move with the bush? You can roll me a strength save to rip up the bush as you move with it. It's in the ground.
She's gonna like see that it's like not even a tug will move it, and she's gonna give up on that idea. And instead, she's going to wave her staff and just she's gonna wave her staff at the big guy, the warrior, and she's gonna say, "Darkness," and then she's gonna attempt to blind him.
What save is that? Wisdom?
Should it?
It's really low wisdom.
A Constitution saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I know.
Uh-oh.
I think it's like 7. It's like 17. So let's see how bad could.
Wait, the big guy?
Yes, I'm blinding him. All your attacks have advantage, and all his attacks have disadvantage.
Well, it passed. No, but your
Wait.
spell passed. He failed.
Oh,
He rolled an 8.
yeah, you can roll it. Easy.
He's not having a good time. Do you move at all, or do you just stay inside the bush?
No, she's gonna stay inside the bush, and it's kind of all she's gonna do now.
So the mage over here looks out towards the daggers that are being thrown from the mist over here that Sicario's in. But then the acolyte notices that you are debuffing the warrior and raises his hand. Roll something. Uh-oh. Okay.
Yeah, has a bunch of numbers.
Oh.
58.
Oh.
Okay, so let me just check.
I'm gonna live.
Okay, so you see the mage goes to cast something, and then you actually see the same exact rainbow glitter that you had seen from the crystals. Whatchamacallit? Joker. And then a shield is granted. A magical shield is granted. Aura is granted over the warrior, which gives him +2 to AC and negates the disadvantage. But you still get advantage, Mole. It's just that he does not get disadvantage anymore.
Okay.
Joker's gonna like on the bush yell, "Hey, that's cheating! Fight fair!"
Fair. 4 attacks this time. Oh, okay. Only 3. What? Roll another one.
That's my boy Sicario. Get him. Didn't even give him advantage.
Well, this time, a decent amount of daggers. 3 daggers enter. He throws 4, and 3 of them hit the acolyte. One in particular slices across the neck of the acolyte, like cutting off his hood and revealing his grossly misfigured face. Like he has like a really messed up, burned face. As he looks over and like growls into the mist. Someone deal with that one. I really don't have time right now. Oh, what is the matter? I thought you said my daggers could not hit you. I swear on everything that is holy in this world, I will destroy you. Big words from a man with tons of daggers sticking out of him.
Got him.
Paul, it's your turn.
Yeah. That haste thing, how long do I have it?
10 turns.
Perfect. And advantage. Ah, that's fog. I was like, wait,
Yeah, no, it's the mist. I'm putting it down. I'm putting the mist down.
did it start to snow? Weather conditions? What?
No. Listen, it's the budget fog that I could find.
Oh my Jesus fuck.
So yes, that's my 3 attacks.
All 3 of them hit.
That's 35 damage.
Are you aiming for any specific part? Like you're trying to you're going for his knees again now that both of his nipples have been.
As the nipples are done, I don't want to cripple this man. No regular attacks.
Yeah, so you
I'm happy that I hit the nipples.
You slash into him 3 times, and all 3 times deal a decent amount of damage, especially that second hit. You slam your axe into the side of his body. Are you going? Assuming that you're going for lethal. You have to. Or you hitting with the blunt side of your.
Actually, non-lethal.
Okay.
I like this grandpa.
So you turn your axe to the side as you just pound it into him, especially the second hit. So like you pound into his shoulder, you pound into like the right side of his leg, and then that's the last one. Take your axe, wind it back, and with the blunt side still, slam it directly into his chest. And the man doubles over a little bit. For someone so small, you do pack a punch, young one. You will grow into a great warrior.
Yeah, not gonna lie, for somebody so old, you are quite capable of withstanding my punches. Cheers to you, Grandpa.
Not gonna survive into anything. As you did not move. But that does not beat your AC. Roll a dex save.
You have advantage on those.
Ooh.
All right. So he fires some sort of like weird magical shot from his gun. The initial bullet flies past you, and then after the bullet, a whole bunch of smaller air like flame explosions pass by that pass right through Mole and Warrior as they're fighting. I told you to hold the bitch down. This is why you hold her down. If you think that you cannot hit her, then you are not a good shot. Damn it.
Yeah, don't bring a gun to a Shangri-La fight.
Now then, Warrior, may I have your name?
On the streets, they call me Mole.
Mole, I see. I am Sasha.
That was an out-of-character laugh. I'm sorry. I know
It's fine. It's fine.
Joker's laughing. I asked off in the bush.
Sasha takes a step back rather quickly, and enters a stance where he has his feet wide apart, and he has his axe raised to his back, as if he's about to throw his whole entire weight into one gigantic swing. As he does this, you can tell the area around him. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Pathfinder has this. I can just do this. Give me a second.
Pathfinder has this?
He meant roll 20.
Well, I meant roll 20.
Oh.
So this area around him is filled with wild magic that swirls around and creates some sort of barrier.
Are you fucking kidding me? No one will intervene in this fight between warriors. You trapped me in here, you imbecile, says the mage. So what now, Joker? There's some sort of barrier that's been erected, and Sasha, the warrior that you now know the name is Sasha, has intent to 1v1 the shit out of your sister with a giant axe swing about to hit her.
Hey sis, you got that?
Sis, I'm having the time of my life right now.
Fantastic. Well, this kind of counts as my entire kit.
Maybe throw a rock at the mafia guy or something.
Yeah, pull out your knife. Come on, give him with the pokey stick.
Pokey stick.
Okay, so
I mean, you can.
yeah, Joker's gonna pull out her shield in her one hand, and she's gonna like put her staff away. And I need to check how much is 30 feet. 25, sorry. Okay, you know what? We'll go 50. We'll dash this turn. She's gonna start running towards the mafia man. And as she gets closer to him, she's gonna say, "Look, you might want to put that gun down because you ain't gonna hit a single shot."
You just walked directly right up to me when I have a gun that fires out molten. You ain't the smartest crayon in the box, are you?
But I'm the most colorful one, and that's what matters.
So the acolyte looks over annoyed at Sasha.
You've trapped me in here. What do you expect me to do? Sit there and watch my victory? Are you kidding me? If you intervene, I will kill you as well. This is why I can't. Oh, fucking Christ, Sasha.
The acolyte turns around and starts trying to break out of the barrier. Like you can tell that it's trying to use magic. Hold on. However,
Ooh. Do you know what the funny's gonna happen?
okay. I'm sorry, what? Okay. Oh no. So you see the acolyte touch the magical barrier, and that rainbow spark happens again. And this time the acolyte is blown back a little bit. And every single person except for Joker, who is outside of its range, are enveloped in what appears to be like some sort of like mini shockwave, and they take extra damage from piercing. They take double damage from piercing for the next round.
Oh, someone's about to be pierced by my knife.
Not the Mafia Man, but also including Sicario. And the gun does piercing damage. You know, I would kill you, but I don't think I need to. Goodbye. And the acolyte is just watching from the other side of the fucking barrier. Like, if it were not for the laws of this land, I would kill you. As Sicario like leans up right against the barrier and reaches into his pouch and starts messing with some stuff inside of his pouch as he's looking out towards the Mafia Man. Alright, Maul, the 1v1 continues.
As Mole is getting ready to like swing her next strike, she's actually gonna look up to Sasha and be like, "Tell me, why would a warrior like you work for a guy as lousy and whack as that mafia guy over there?"
I do not work for that man. I work for the great chiefess.
There is no great chief death, by the way. Apparently the queen died.
Yeah, I remember.
So I was thinking, are they talking about? Is he talking about the princess?
I thought that's what I thought.
Might be thinking about the princess,
what?
yeah.
What the?
The princess apparently didn't know about the mines. You remember, because you were talking with Seol. Seol knew about the mines. He let it slip about the mines.
Oh, there's a moral dilemma that Dio talked about like 2 months ago.
It sounds like a model dilemma. We're too busy punching people to understand.
Yeah, Mole is gonna look down at her axe and be like, "What the fuck?" But then she decides it's not the point in time to think, and she's gonna do this.
You can add a bardic inspiration to the 16.
I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna save that, bro. It's
You
no
do
problem.
miss the 60.
Yeah, which is fair.
Okay.
Other two are hit.
So he is stanced up, ready to swing at you with this massive swing that you know is going to be powerful, and you're just like, all right, fine then, bitch, and you fucking smash into him twice. The last one misses barely. As you go wide, a little bit, like you lose your balance a little bit, and it goes wide.
Yeah.
And it very clearly, like, a small amount of blood starts dripping out of his mouth. As even though you're not slashing into him, your blows are clearly having an effect, and it appears like he is decently wounded as he is standing over you. The Mafia Man retargets onto Joker. Oh, sorry, you were going to say something?
Yeah, if I would just walk away or like walk to the side of him, he would still be able to hit me, right? He is not just aiming for the spot where I'm standing now, but jelling.
Probably not. He probably was going to hit you, yeah. We'll see, though. So the Mafia Man looks over at you, realizes that he is under some sort of weird magical effect, and he glares over at the Acolyte. Fucking idiots, all of them. Before you see him do something weird with his gun, like he packs a weird bullet into his gun, and then Joker, he throws his gun at you. Roll me a dex save.
None. Oh boy.
All right.
This man just cast fireball with his gun.
Yes, he did.
What?
he jammed his gun so that it would cause an explosion, because as you can tell, he has some sort of fire magic on his gun, and then he threw it at you.
How much damage am I taking? I don't.
All damage. How much health do you have?
Don't worry, enough.
Enough?
But Joker has a lot of health, like it's actually.
That's good. Take 27 damage as the gun explodes into shrapnel.
That's decent. That's average.
Okay.
Gotta do everything myself. Stop your complaining. Fight like a man. Alright, Sasha. Don't fucking miss this. You have one chance.
Yo, whose side are you on? Oh, that I have 17 AC. So that's
It's a nat one. It always misses.
It's a nat one.
Oh, it's a net
It's
one.
a natural one. So,
That plus
let me
16 is
explain
so
to
bad.
you exactly what happens here. So,
Okay.
No, Sasha, you're the greatest buddy of all time.
no. You'll understand. So, Sasha,
Okay.
who has been preparing to hit you this whole entire time, it's because one of the negative effects of a nat one could be that you hit an ally, and I think that I'm going to make that happen because it would make sense. So the Acolyte, who has cast this spell and it has affected both you and Mole, has disobeyed Sasha, as it were. And so Sasha, who has been standing in this massive pose of power, turns around right at the very last second, Mole, and throws his axe into the ground, into the Acolyte, cutting him in twain.
Holy.
He is pinned to the ground as his axe is piercing through and reaching into the ground. The Acolyte is still barely alive. You could tell, like, he's looking out. You fucking imbecile. I have told you one last time, old friend. Do not involve yourself in my duels. Your magic is not welcome. Joker, it's your turn.
As the smoke clears, she's going to like still be standing there, like she took it all, And she's gonna say to this guy, "You think that is gonna stop me? You think that I haven't been through enough fights, enough brawls in my life? My sister always stood in front of me." And she's actually gonna ball her fist up and run towards this guy. And she's gonna attempt to punch him with a spell, actually.
Fucking with a spell? Alright.
Oh,
I would suggest you do something with just
we would
piercing
see some raw strength.
No, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Does that hit?
The 24?
Okay, it's a 12. Actually, I'm gonna add Bardic Inspiration
Oh,
to that.
12 does not hit, unfortunately. This guy's low sleep, but not that low.
Please, roll 1d8. I believe in you.
Perfect.
That hits, yes.
20 hits.
Nice.
Yes. It does, yes.
He takes 34 damage in total.
34 without being doubled?
No, wait, no, that's the...
What's that? I think it takes 10, doesn't it?
No, it's 3d10. And then the 24 is the higher cost. I cast it at 5th level.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay. So this man takes 48 damage. Oh, no, it's plus the 10. Oh, this guy takes so much damage. Okay. The Acolyte has killed everyone.
He takes 34.
Does it do piercing damage?
I'm pretty sure it doesn't necrotic
Oh,
damage.
okay.
He's never gonna heal this punch up again in his life. It's permanent.
Okay, I thought, listen, I thought you were going to do the piercing damage. Yeah, you take 34 damage. I understand now. No, it was my miscalculation. Yeah, you punched the shit out of this guy with a spell. He is not dead yet, but he is bleeding out profusely as you were burned and singed. As the fucking, the magic gunmen and the magic bards start to punch you.
And like after she does that, she's gonna stand there like with her fist up, like the magic oozing off of it, and she's gonna like turn to her sister. Look what I did. I punched him, and then he got really hurt. Look.
I know that. What are you gonna do?
Mole is like as that was happening, Mole was just standing there looking with an open mouth at like the acolyte who was cut in half by whatever the fuck happened with Sasha. But then she notices what happened there and she's like cheering on her sister.
With his last breath, the Acolyte looks up at Sasha. I know that you did not like what you had done, but out of resentment. But know that everything we did was for the greater good. The world must never know the truth. And with that, he releases all of the magic that he had.
What have you done there? Holy shit. Dio, good luck rolling on the link banner. You have used up all your fucking luck.
The reason they're fucking... Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Hello.
Okay. So... How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 of you, so one of you is escaping this. Joker is escaping this.
I am on the ball of luck today. What the fuck?
Lightning crashes down from the skies, and so the Acolyte, you see, he, with his dying breath, with his last motions, he pulls out one of those crystals, Joker, the same way, very similar to one that you had, but a lot less refined, because Sio had refined it to a point that he was using it in his machine. This one's just like a raw, like, chunk of crystal, and he pulls it out of his pocket. It's small enough to fit inside of his hand, and then he pulls down on it with all of his strength and cracks it. And as that happens, you see that all of the magic, like you can feel and see the magic ripping out of him and exploding into the world around you. As that happens, lightning strikes down on everyone except for you, Joker, and everyone except for you takes 21 damage.
Fucking hell.
Besides that, what's the other one? Okay. Oh. Okay.
I rolled so fucking low, actually. I rolled a 3 for that punch that did to that guy.
So everyone gets hit by lightning, including Sasha, and then Sasha is healed by divine magic. And then finally, the acolyte teleports away. The body just teleports away and evaporates it enough. You don't know what the last spell did yet.
Wait, so Sasha was hit and he healed?
Yes, so because it was just random magic, yes. So everyone got hit by lightning, including Sasha, and then only Sasha was healed for 11 damage. So everyone took 21, Sasha was healed, and the last spell, you don't know what it did yet. Sicario looks over towards you, Joker.
Hey, you sure that your sister is going to be okay?
Joker looks into the arena. I don't know if she's gonna be okay, but she's really happy right now. Oh my god, I just realized it's like Kimpachi over there.
So, at the very end, so Sicario just gives you a winning smile from behind the thing. He rolls something. He rolls something onto the ground in front of him, and then looks over at you, like with a very cocky expression.
Then I will leave him to you. I think it is a good idea to do your own battles once at a time. I believe in you. You have this.
You get a bardic inspiration die for 1d8.
Wow. So,
Yep. Paul.
who knew that the Zootopia fox would be that wholesome? Yeah, I don't know, fam. I'm just gonna continue great accent with this guy.
I have one button, and it is smash. All 3 of them hit.
Nice. Non-lethal, remember? Non-lethal.
Yes, yeah.
I love Sasha. Sasha's fucking cool.
I can do this all day. Come on, you fucking midget. As the mafia guy, he reaches into his pocket, and pulls out what appears to be some whiskey. He drinks from it briefly before stuffing something inside of it and then lighting it on fire. He has just made a Molotov cocktail after downing like half of a thing of vodka, and smashes it on the ground right in front of both of you. Roll me a dex save. And he also has to roll a dex save.
I'd like to think he just wanted to drink something, and halfway through while drinking, he just realized, oh, I could use this in battle.
Both of you fail.
I like to believe Joker failed because she was flabbergasted. Like, she punched this guy and he just like started drinking.
So both of you take 18 damage and are now on fire. Because you're standing in fire right now. You're standing in fire, and he puts up his fist while he's on fire. Come on, motherfucker, let's go. Sasha walks over, taking the barrier with him. You realize that when he walks, he takes the barrier with him, reaches down, rips out his axe out of the ground, and turns around to you.
Yeah.
Let us do one last exchange of blows. Me versus you. 1 to 1.
And he raises his axe towards you.
What do you say? I am known as the great warrior of Sasha. One that strikes his enemies down in a single blow. Do you think that you can withstand my axe, young one?
Sasha, I might not be able to withstand your blade, but I might be able to take you down before you get even the chance to hit me. Let's end this right here. I don't want to kill you.
Sasha smiles as he raises his axe again.
Come then. One final attack from both of us. We will see whose blow is stronger.
All right, Joker. You're on fire. I don't know how much health you have
Yes.
left.
A lot. Choker's gonna look at this situation, and she's gonna look up to this guy and is like, "Are you okay?"
I don't get paid enough for this shit. But fuck it, man, you know? I ain't gonna go back a loser.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna raise no quitter, come on.
Okay, that's lovely. Fantastic, if you will. Are you sure you're okay? Because otherwise, I can help you, you know.
This job fucking sucks, man. You have no idea it's not paying up. Man, fucking King fucking sucks, dude. My boss is the worst fucking boss you ain't ever seen before. He like you see like tears start crying down from his face. I don't want to do this, man.
I'm sorry. We can step out of the fire. We can put the fists away. I can help you.
No, we gotta do this.
We gotta. Do we really?
Come on, hit me. Hit me. Like he's losing his mind. Like very clearly like near death. Like he's wobbling. He's on fire. He's not good. He drank half a bottle of vodka before smashing it down at his feet. He's not good.
So standing in front of him, and she refuses to hit him. She is just going to heal herself for.
I thought you were gonna heal. Okay.
No. He offered 22 plus. It was 3 plus 5, so 27.
All right.
She's gonna say like, okay, look, I can do this all day as well, and I'm kind of fine. Are you sure you don't need any help? You can walk away. I won't do anything.
Don't find me. You can't just walk away in this business, all right? You might as well kill me, because when I walk away, do it anyway. Come on. Might as well die like a warrior. Come on.
Look, if you die, that's going to be on your own accord. All I do is take stuff, and I'm just going to take your stuff. Look, if you die here, I'm going to see your internet history.
Don't do that.
They don't have internet here.
Well, their foreigners.
Ah, he's a foreigner. Yeah.
Yeah, and his browser's on his phone, so I can just go look at his. Like, I don't want to kill you. I've never killed anybody, and I'm not going to start today. If you die in this fire, it's your thing. Just walk away. And that's all she's going to say.
Sicario crosses his arms, and he looks at both of you with like this very proud look. Like, look at him do it. Look at him going. They're so beautiful. They're my children. All right, Bull.
Meanwhile, standing in the fire.
Yeah.
Standing in a fire, talking to another guy. It's okay. It's gonna be fine. Boss.
So, one final blow. No sexual innuendos intended.
Mm-hmm.
Does this one even hit?
17? Yes.
Does it knock out? Because if not, I'm gonna go for the full 3. Because otherwise...
It does not.
So when he meant... this sounds like cheating, but when he meant one final blow, did he mean one final blow or like one final exchange of blows? Like, can I go for 3 without him hating me?
Yeah, you can go. Yeah. He's going to withstand all of them. Okay, so I did do a little bit of math here.
44.
44.
All right, so he has ferocity. But I mean by that is that he can keep going. He can keep standing even if he's in the negatives until he dies. So you hit him once. He shrugs it off. You hit him twice. and he gets really whatchamacallit, you see the barrier around him breaks, and he gets like really shaken. Like the barrier starts to dissipate, it cracks, you can see the cracks appearing around you. And for that third attack, before you make it, you know that if you hit him, even with non-lethal, you might kill him, just because he's just not going down. Like, any normal warrior should have gone down by now, but he's still standing in the negatives. Like, he refuses to be knocked out.
He saw death and said no.
Correct. Like, he right now is at negative 20 HP and does not care.
Fucking hell.
Alright, that last attack, do you make it? Or do you try to withstand Sasha's attack?
I'm gonna fucking withstand him. I can withstand him easy.
Alright.
You can't use the extra action I gave you to use the dodge action. Which is basically also a block action, essentially.
Polarisu, you are too smart for this world. Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Alright. This is your second chance, Sasha. Don't fuck it up. He's sitting at negative 20.
Net 20 this time. See it coming.
You don't want that. Anyway, so the Mafia, like he's like sitting there. Oh, hold on, wait. No, somebody. He takes a swing at you. There's 11.
Joker's gonna like block it with a shield and say, "Really?
Just finish the job, all right?
I'm trying to help you."
Wherever I go, they're gonna find me. King is not a guy that you can escape from. I might as well die out here like a man. The fucking crocodiles, right? Come on.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So, as Sasha goes to swing down, the very last, even though he had killed him, the very last spell from the Acolyte kicks in. And grants Sasha True Strike.
Oh, awesome.
Wait, so she's canceling out both the support. She's going
Whoops,
nuts.
I did not mean to do that. That's meant to be 16. It's supposed to be 16, not 26. Not 26. There we go. So there's the with advantage. With advantage. No, I didn't mean 26. It's 19 and 24.
Yeah.
Takes the higher, so it's 24. It's 24 hit.
Of course, yeah.
24.
Hey, I've seen weird shit at D&D before. Don't you fucking question. I have to ask that question, okay? It is required that I ask that question. I have seen way weirder shit at D&D.
Well, okay,
Yeah.
yes, it absolutely does it.
Let me a strength save.
Oh, is this the moment? Never mind. Oh,
I apologize for it's a 23. I had the thing turned on. I will use
That's
Bardic. I don't even have to use Bardic.
Yep, you beat him. It was a raw test of strength between you and him, and you won.
Yes.
But you still take damage.
That is fair. I'm taking the damage. Man has earned the damage.
Hold on. It was... What the fuck is his damage?
my charcoal.
With one singular strike, he does 32 damage, dude.
Wow. Okay. I still have a quarter of my HP left.
So you're still standing?
Yes.
Yeah, so the axe has come down, and at the very last second, similar to you, he turned his axe to the side, not wanting to kill you, and instead smashes it into your your shoulder, a bit of it hitting your head. You are seeing a little bit of stars after that. Like you're a little bit wobbly. He tried afterwards, so he smashed it into you, and it goes past you into the ground, and then on the backswing, he tries to rip his axe out of the ground, and he was going to send you flying, but you managed to pin it to the ground with your leg, with your foot. And in a raw context of strength, you pin the axe into the ground, and he cannot rip it out. And at being at -20 with the last remainders of his strength, he finally heaves. You have won. And let's go with the axe. Little warrior, you are stronger than you first appeared.
Sasha, let me tell you.
Sorry, continue.
So he does not instantly die or something, right?
No. He is standing there with broken bones, though. After fucking swinging a mighty swing into the ground.
Sasha, Mole says, and she puts like her great axe over her shoulder, just like standing there. You were fucking phenomenal. This was the greatest time I've had in a very long time, and I've had 4 bar fights yesterday. Rest now, fam. You've earned it.
Rest now, fam.
Rest now, fam. And with that, immediately, Sasha collapses onto the ground. He's not dead. Like you might think he's dead for a moment, but then you just hear him snoring.
Yeah.
As the barrier breaks completely and collapses.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Joker.
Real quick, I have a question actually, like out of character. Sasha's skin, is it gray?
Yeah, it's gray.
Okay, so that is literally Sasha Gray.
All right.
Oh
all right then. What's your decision? So the fires are starting to go out a little bit. But it does not look like he's ready to go down, as it were. As he's standing there, his body is burning alive. He's barely conscious. Come on. Just kill me.
Do me a favor. Make him roll a strength saving throw.
Oh, he's not very good. He is not at all.
Oh, DC 17.
What? No.
Oh my god. So, okay.
Okay.
So, with... so Joker sees her sister and the barrier fade away. She sees everything. She sees her sister's gravely wounded, although she has one. And she wants to run towards her, but... so, with the bonus action, we're going to use the mage hand to push this guy away, which is the strength save.
Mm-hmm.
And he is not having it. This telekinetic force that is trying to push him away, it seems like he really wants this.
On his last legs, he fights your saving and stands in the fire. You know that he will not last another round. Sicario looks over towards you. You need me to save him. Should he be saved? He did try to kill you.
Look, I steal things for fun. I don't want anything. I don't want riches. I just like the excitement of it all. I'm no god to decide whether people live or die, and all that stuff is complicated. So she's gonna say to Sicario, please, if you can help him, do it. But then she is going to try and steal something from him. So, what's in his pockets?
This is the most wholesome sleight of hand of all time.
His phone is still in his pockets. Outside of that, there's the lighter that he used, and he has I'm here to use that. So yeah, he just has a lighter and his phone.
You know what? I don't want to take his internet browsing history unless he dies. So I'm gonna take his lighter.
How do you know he doesn't pass? Okay. He doesn't pass.
There's no... Okay, unless he rolled another nat 20. There's no fucking...
yeah.
Imagine if he did. This would be the greatest guy ever.
It's fucking Joker's
she's gonna take his lighter and she's just gonna walk away towards her sister.
Come on, sneak thief, you think you can take me? She couldn't. Sicario, then on the ground, you see that he had that weird orb on the ground, as he kicks it, he soccer kicks it over towards the mafia guy, and it hits him straight in the chest and explodes into another thing of mist. This time it's like an actual mist made of water, not just like a smoke bomb. As the fire around him is put out, and the damage from the whatchamacallit, the damage from it hitting him in the chest is enough to heave him out and knock him. I mean, consider it. Okay, maybe he that one here. Let me just roll for posterity's sake.
Oh no.
Oh, so it's okay.
Okay.
14 AC.
Bro, that would have been some slapstick comedy.
That would have been so really fucking like if he like misses and then the mafia guy just dies and Sicario just looks over at you like,
Sicario's like, let me say him, throws a bomb against his head and he dies.
The mafia guy is passed out.
Yeah. You okay?
Kind of scraping the barrel. My entire body kind of hurts, but I think this guy has had it worse. Are you okay, though? I saw you run up to that guy behind. You usually don't do such a thing. Like, what happened there?
He was calling me out, so I punched him in the gut. He almost died because of it. I'm too strong.
I'm very proud of both of you. I think of you as my children, my weird adult children.
Understandable. But if you want an actual child, you can always get Strider.
Maybe another day, another time. But now we do not have much of it.
As he leans down, and you see him pull out what appears to be some sort of magical like herbal concoction, and he pours it inside of Sasha's mouth.
Will he be okay?
I have seen him fight through better. I am surprised he did not join the tournament.
That is fair enough. Apparently, the chief test is more important to him than going to the tournament.
So he pauses when you say the chief desk.
I thought he heard it as well.
No, he was busy in the clouds throwing daggers.
Well, I say it anyway.
Yeah, he furrows his brow.
The chief desk. There is only one chief desk.
Yes.
Queen Marielle is dead. She's dead with. Why did Hector know about this?
As Sicario is looking very concerned.
You do not think that?
Why? Like he looking very confused.
Sicario, did we just stumble into a geopolitical conspiracy that's gonna destroy the entire city?
I do not know. The chiefess has been dead for years and years. The death was... It was certain. Many people saw it.
Probably talking about the princess then.
That would be very traitorous to be talking about the princess, the chief. Also...
Fam, I'm not a traitor. I'm just... like, who else?
Oh, not for you, for him. I mean, but why even? Why would the princess try to steal? Why would she bargain with foreigners?
And he like looks over towards the mafia's unconscious body,
who are stealing our magic. I know that she
revolution, which you know, revolution is kind of based.
Is it possible that she?
I mean, she had like a couple of squirrels with him, right, about how the city should be handled. She doesn't like that whole think about just rule of strength and shit.
I mean, they are getting technology from somewhere.
Yeah. It makes sense.
Sicario just like you see him like he doesn't want to accept this for a while before he closes his eyes and then solemnly nods.
Well then, This does change things, but it does not have to change what we... Hector has already gone inside and has been followed by that. Do you want to go back and confront the princess, or do we go down? Oh, I'll like looks into the mine.
Let's be real. What we have heard so far does not confirm anything. Like we can not jump to conclusions that easily, right? That's a princess we're talking about.
Exactly.
I mean, if this random warrior already gave us that much information, look at what's going to be down there. Probably going to know everything by the time we get up.
That is
I mean,
fair.
the mafia guy did mention someone named King. He
King.
didn't say the king. I think he just said King. King?
That is the name of the rats in the market.
Oh, the fucking guy that has beef with Strider.
Yes. He is the one that is trying to spread LMD throughout this country. If King and the princess are working together, then you are right. They are trying to revolutionize this country by getting rid of the magic, by selling it to foreigners.
Who would have thought you could sell magic?
Mole kind of starts chuckling because this entire thing is a bit too high for her. Stuff like Game of Thrones-esque. This is too much for her. She just doesn't know how to handle it.
We still do not even know what the magic is. Not even Ciolo the princess did. No one knows where it comes from. And Sicario stands up and now is like fully facing the mine. I think it is about time that we reveal the truth then.
Can I get some healing before that?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Let me see.
Because I'm actually at 27 HP. That's not a lot.
Okay. We're gonna do this.
I have 2 potions exactly left. You want me to give them to each of you now? I am not armed.
You can give one to my sister, but I'm fine.
I can take one.
And then for 13.
Sweet.
28 plus 30.
That's 41 plus what I have, 68 HP, 2/3 of my HP. Would have been better if it would have been 69, but it is what it is.
Do you want more?
Nah, it's okay. Yeah, thank you very much.
Alright then.
68 should be fine. We're not finding another Sasha down there.
Let us learn the secrets of this world then.
In we go.
To save Hector?
So, you guys dive down into the ancient mines, the abandoned mines that have not been touched for some time. As you guys are walking down, you can clearly tell signs of somebody, of there being a person that was here recently. Assumingly, you followed those tracks because you're trying to follow where Hector and where the rest of the foreigners went. As you guys are going down deeper inside of the mine, like the very start of the mine is like a normal mine. Apparently they were mining like coal and maybe some iron and stuff like that. But nothing outrageous. It looks like the actual mine shaft itself has not been used in some time. And in general, it looks kind of risky / dangerous because a lot of the structures are not up to date, as it were, because they haven't been used so long. Like the mine shaft itself, like the wood creaks a little bit right above you as you walk through, threatening to give way and causing a fucking collapse. I suggest that we stick close to one another.
Is there any helmets around? Old
Like
mining helmets?
yes, yeah, there are.
Mole is gonna... Oh, okay. I was gonna say Mole is gonna put her hands on your head.
Joker's gonna try to get helmets for everybody along the way.
Yeah, so you like, as you're walking through, you're like, while looking around and scanning, you pick up 2 rather easily, and the last one is on some a skeleton of someone. You take it off anyway?
you think he would mind?
Do you actually say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you think he would mind? Was his hat important to him? Was he buried this way?
It did not help him very much.
I was supposed to say something.
Well, maybe it'll help us. And Joker tries to take it off and then give the last hat to Sicario.
When you take it off, do you take it off with Mage Hand or you take it off normally?
Well, I'm assuming she can't reach, and then she takes it with the hand.
Or maybe a D100.
Oh,
D100.
man.
Roll D100. Come on, potted plant. Come on, potted plant.
So, as you
I've been waiting to be a
reach,
potted plant for years.
you reach out your hand, like you try to reach out your hand, and as you do, you can feel that instead of your hand, another effect has happened. For the next 1 minute, any damage you do with spells is maximized, but your hand is nowhere to be found.
My hand is mage hand or my hand?
Your mage hand.
Oh no.
Like Sicario looks back and watches this happen, and you can tell faintly, like for a moment, your mage hand appears, and then it disappears in like that same rainbowish glow, and then like a buff appears, like very clearly, like a magical aura is around you. It appears that the magic here is unstable, possibly due to the overwhelming resonance of the crystals. Do not know how much useful your magic will be here. As Sicario walks over, yeah,
Very handy.
Sicario walks over and grabs the helmet himself.
Those bastards.
Those bastards.
I'm gonna find who took away handy, and I wanna go
Yeah.
beat them up.
Then we got their hands away.
So,
Yeah, and then they can't eat noodles. 'Cause they can't use chopsticks.
you guys continue all the way down. And it continues going down and down and down. And for a while, you guys get lost a little bit. It's not that easy as you guys continue to follow the other people in, to follow their tracks all the way. Sicario, a couple of times, leads you down some dead ends that end in like collapsed mine shafts. Before finally, something different happens. As you go down farther than maybe either of you have ever been inside of the ground, inside of this massive mine shaft, this interweaving web of whatchamacallit, of abandoned mine tunnel. You see mist start to roll. Mist that you guys have seen before. It's the mist that Shyamalan had blown out of her pipe that had led you guys into that illusionary trap. Well, I suppose if it was that easy to find, everyone would have found out about it long ago.
You're telling me we're gonna have to go through all of this again?
The trail goes cold from here. They either went in or they died before this.
Are you sure we didn't miss the route? Because, you know...
We can go back and check if you want to, but I think that magical mist that the Great Priestess had is probably a good indication that we are going the right way.
You agree with that, sadly.
Well then, to truth, to adventure, to saving the city. Sicario like looks back at you one more time. Like, you know, he failed. He never told you why he failed, though. The trial of the trial of kings, as it were. So he's gone through this mist before, and it didn't turn out very well for him. And you can tell like his smile is a little bit shaky.
Yeah. I was gonna ask him, but I felt it was a touchy subject.
Well then, comrades, shall we go?
Don't take anything. Don't take anything. Don't take anything. Yes. We shall go.
So you guys slowly enter the mist. I will end the solo session there.
That's a good point. It's been 4 hours.
Yep.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Oh,
Oh my god, it was so long.
And I will tell you, you guys have just entered the final boss's dungeon. Why I have to pause.
Oh,
Easy.
Because assuming
Can't wait.
I heavily assume that other people, after dealing with their little side things, are going to be doing whatchamacallit, are also possibly going to be at the final boss. I think Skorak with
Hopefully.
Nowhere might just end up fighting Belzuma, and that's going to be his final boss. But I think Strider and George are going to meet you down here. After Strider
we need
deals
some support.
after Strider deals with Seol and Bruno, and after whatchamacallit, after George deals with some funny stuff.
A monkey with a banana.
Banana.
All
Nice.
right.
So do we have to now see off the people? Thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah, but thanks for watching, everyone.
So subscribe. Only
Yeah, so
20% of you who
subscribe.
watch are subscribed and shit.
I don't have
Analytics.
I don't have the fancy. I don't have the credits, dude. I'm so sad.
It's okay. Everyone can play D&D now, right? Everyone watching, they can just you can just say use your imagination. Like imagine your name in the credits. That's a bit.
Yeah.
That's
So
the best
yeah,
part.
exactly.
Yeah.
So D&D is all about your imagination.
Yeah.
And so if you are watching, thank you for watching all the way to the end. I have no idea how you managed to sit through 4 hours of D&D. Just watching D&D, but thank you, and you can imagine yourselves in the credits because you're the one that make this possible, right? It was you.
Oh, absolutely.
So we do give credit to you.
Yeah,
Oh.
and now piss off
Other
Dio
one
has to
then.
go and stream Pokemon.
Dude, I'm
Yeah.
so late. I told them I'd be like an hour late. I'm like 4 hours late. It just, you know,
Expected
it
this
just
to be done in an
happens.
hour. There was so much.
You know what? I don't have the best planning skills. As a DM, half of my stuff is spontaneous.
Which worked out really well, like the wholesome shit and so on. I loved it. The bar fight thing, the snake guy getting laid. This was fun.
The snake guy getting laid. I cannot believe that happened.
If I wanted to watch lizard men getting laid, I would go watch Overlord.
Overlord? Yeah, the Overlord reference, yeah. All right, well, been fun. And stay tuned for next week, because we're going to be posting these
Yeah.
weekly, even though they happen sooner than that. So, next week, we're going to be going with George D. Jameson. What happened to Hector? How did Hector... Because last time we saw Hector, he was wounded. How did he end up in the mines? What is his connection to the chiefess, as it were? Is the great Monkey King helping this whatchamacallit, rebellion, as it were? Find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Right.
Woo! Yeah.
All right.